You TikTokers are familiar with the building behind me and have requested that we return back. But tonight we actually returned tonight due to unfortunate circumstances. So we're going to get started here in just a second. I'm just going to see who's hopping on. Welcome everybody to the live. A quick overview of where I'm at tonight. It wasn't the original plan to be at this location, but we got some kind of sad news about the location. For anybody wondering, I'm actually at the infamous Ted Bundy Ritual House, aka Viewmont House, aka Anson Call House. You can see this is one of Paranosis's properties here by the banner. But this is an amazing location. Many TikTokers are familiar with this location, as this is where we did one of our first lives and second lives from this very location. And to put it lightly, all hell broke loose at this location. If you're familiar with the popular TV show Ghost Adventures, now running on their 28th season strong, a couple years ago, this was notoriously on the special 4-part mini-series on serial killers known as the Ted Bundy Ritual House. But that's not why we're here tonight. We'll talk about that episode where Ghost Adventures filmed here. A lot of people ask why I have lights but no power. As you guys can see, that's a solar light, and this is how our security cameras are actually controlled at this property. That's a solar panel, so that's a solar light. So I'm just kind of giving you a heads up why there is actually power for maybe the next, I don't know, couple hours on that light particularly. But you just watched the Haunted Hollow episode. That's awesome. That's Haunted Hollow or Case Hollow, because I was on both those episodes with Ghost Adventures. 1 second, let me just unlock this here. 1 second, I might have to put you guys down for just 1 second, okay? Let me just unlock this here. I'll be right with you guys. I just don't unlock the gate to actually see what kind of damage I'm going to be faced. Okay, so I do have permission to be here. This is one of Paranosis's properties. We actually had Ghost Adventures here as part of the mini-series on serial killers. There's our banner right there. We do have permission, so for all the neighbors that might be watching tonight, please note that I do have permission this evening to be here. Give me 1 second. So this is the Anson Call House, the Viewmont House, the Ted Bundy Ritual House, but we're just going to call it what it is tonight. The Anson Call House is this house was built in the mid 1800s, in 1860 to be exact, by notorious Bountiful polygamist and one of Bountiful's first settlers here in Bountiful City. This was actually one of the first houses built. Now, a lot of people also on a couple of our YouTube videos say, why is there a security camera? But again, everything here is powered by a solar panel. So on the ICP, if you're an ICP fan, not too long ago, you saw us on YouTube on the Shaggy and The Creep YouTube channel, Shaggy and The Creep, and a lot of people were giving hate, saying, well, dude, you say there's no power, but there's security cameras. Well, again, I just want to point out everything here is solar powered. I'm going to show you the actual power box to the house. Well, what's left of it. You can see there's nothing left. And as all nature does, eventually nature does take over. And we were actually called early this afternoon, late evening. Wow, look at that. I'm actually going to go back here. That looks like definitely where a hobbit's going to live. Holy, that's actually pretty cool. You gotta, that's cool. If Frodo comes running out of there, that's where he's coming from tonight. I guarantee it. Right there in that little hollow there. But let me grab some equipment really quick, folks. Give me just a second. I just got to grab a couple things. Give me just a minute. I'll be right back with you guys. Okay. Hold up one second. I'm just gonna grab my backpack and water really quick. I'll be right back. Whew. All right, 2 more seconds. Sorry, guys. I'm solo for a minute. Bear with me, please. Okay, hopefully I didn't lose anybody. I apologize. Had to grab my equipment. I am flying solo right now until the crew gets here. Originally, we were going to be filming at Castle of Chaos Haunted House. Thank you for the roses. I appreciate you. Yes, Malenko is right there in that backpack right there. I brought Malenko tonight for sure. And I think Frodo, like I said, might be joining us later. I'm not sure what's going to come out of there, but I guarantee that doesn't look like an invitation. But here's some sad news. We were called by North Salt Lake's finest police department, and there was an actual break-in here. I've yet to actually witness the damage. Hold on one second. I'm not kidding when I said nature took over this building. But we were informed that they kicked the door down. Oh my God. I think I just swallowed a June bug. Holy crap. Okay, so we were informed as property management that we did have a break-in. I'm assuming because we got cameras on the exterior that someone had hopped the fence. Thank you for the roses, you guys. Hey, Mike Moon. I'm going to talk about Mike here. But some unfortunate news that the house was actually broken into, and you can see the locks have, the locks have actually been kicked off the door. That sucks. So the police did clear the building. So I'm not expecting any trespassers, but you never know here. Hello? I've got a wig splitter if you're in here. So, one second, let me grab something here. I'm gonna grab a light bigger than the one that's on the camera for a second so I can see around all the corners. Remember, this is private property. I do have permission to be here. We are Paranosis. We're actually the managers of this property, and you guys have seen this on Ghost Adventures, known as the Ted Bundy Ritual House. Wow. So I'm not seeing any damage right off the These are shadows, by the way, that have been spray painted on the wall. I oftentimes forget they're here. But if you're a fan of Ghost Adventures, you've seen this location, Ted Bundy's Ritual House, also known as the Anson Call House. That's what it's actually called. Hello? Thank you so much for the TikTok logo. I appreciate everybody. I'm just kind of doing a general overlook of any vandalism. The spray paint's been here forever. I'm not seeing anything right off the bat. Thank you so much for the glasses on the door. This is going to be an epic investigation, as it always is. This place never disappoints. As a matter of fact, Mike Mern, couldn't be here tonight because once he heard where we were going to be, he couldn't do it. He's had possessions. He's had takeovers here. He's had all hell break loose. Anson Call, one of the first original founders of Bountiful, died in this home in 1891. In the 1920s, this served as a tuberculosis center as well as a milk sanitarium. So this place has all kinds of dark history, many a deaths. Anson Call was a polygamist. He had 7 wives and what was rumored to be about 26 children. Thank you so much for the roses, everybody. I'm just getting everybody a quick look. Let me grab some equipment really quick and we're gonna start. Hopefully the team should be here pretty soon. Like I said, they went to the original location that we were gonna be investigating tonight. And then I was able to get a hold of Tyler and Bennett. Mike Logan couldn't be here tonight, but Tyler and Bennett and Neil should be here momentarily. For everybody asking, is Malenko going to be here? Absolutely, Malenko's going to be here. I brought him. I brought everything that Malenko likes. And welcome to Paranosis Live, you guys. I appreciate it, everybody. I got one more case to get, and then we're going to get started. Hopefully all the moderators made it in. Let's keep the chat clean because this is an all ages documentary that we're doing. And welcome to the live. Thanks everybody for the gifts. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your energy. And above all, thank you for all of your love and support over the last couple weeks as we've grown from 6 followers to 52,000 followers. That's incredible. We couldn't have done it without you guys. Let me flip the camera here. I'm telling you what, this is insane. It is, it's about 85 degrees in the building right now. It is hot. I'm already starting to sweat. It's been about 102 out in Salt Lake today. Thank you guys so much for the gifts. Thank you for the presents. I love you all. I love each and every one of you guys. Thank you for the glasses on top of the glasses. I love you, Tina. Thank you for the roses. You guys are all rock stars. Welcome. We're going to get started. I'm in the living room of the Anson Call house. And again, I always say this before all my lives. Do never, ever, ever trespass. No matter what anybody says, do not trespass. We 100% follow all laws, regulations. We get permission to all the locations. And we invite everybody to do the same. If you're a paranormal investigator, you already know. Get permission to go into any location and always leave it better than you originally arrived. That's the goal. That's the motto as far as I'm concerned. Do the right thing. Clean up after yourself. If the door's locked, if there's a sign up, don't enter it. We have permission. We are here 100%. Law enforcement knows we're here. Like I said, we are one of the property managers for this location. But enough about the location, I think everybody knows why we're here, and let's just get started. Really quick, we are inside of what is called the ritual room. This is the actual heart of the Anson Call house. One of the creepiest spots, because just before Ghost Adventures arrived, this pentagram was drawn on the floor. We had an occult specialist, Ghost Adventures even had an occult specialist, verify that this is 100% legit, that the signs and runes around the edges are actual signs of demons and not to be repeated, and that the circle is never to be broken, because whoever put this circle here did so with intent, and unfortunately, we don't know what that intent was. Therefore, if we were to mess or break this circle, erase it, do anything, it could actually cause harm upon the team or anybody that disrespects this exact pentagram. Therefore, I'm not going to do that. I know a lot of people, you probably wishing that I would do that. But let's get the investigation started. 31,000 live followers. You guys rock. Again, respect each other. Respect that we're doing a legitimate investigation. You do not have to believe in everything that I'm telling you. I'm not here to change your beliefs. I'm not here to change your opinion about the paranormal. I'm simply here to broadcast what I investigate live for you guys. And I appreciate your time. Hold on to your beliefs, hold on to your religions, hold on to whatever you hold dear, because this is a very notorious house for very dark things to happen. Mike Moan is on the live feed tonight, one of our team members. He can attest that you don't mess around in this house. You just don't do it. If anybody's seen any of the lives here that I've done before, you've seen this couch move across the room with no explanation. You have seen candles. As a matter of fact, the candle is still here from our last live. You can see it was kicked over by something, and the wax actually went. You can see the splatter, and I'm no forensic scientist either, but you can see that the splatter marks go that way and they go that way. But we only have one candle, so how could they actually be going both directions? I don't know why there's Twinkies in here. That was not here before. It sounds stupid, but that could be an offering. I mean, I don't know who would bring a sacrifice to a real pentagram, but we are living in a crazy world these days, and we do still need to change the world, according to that. Let me turn the camera around for you guys. I'm just going to grab something really quick. It's an ultraviolet light, because I have to show you guys some very, very dark and disturbing things on the wall here. Actually, let me point that down at the pentagram there for 1 second. Get you guys excited. I'm going to grab a UV light. We've been investigating this location for the past 6 years now, and I always found it strange that no one ever noticed this, but we film with UV light for one reason, and that's that when you're doing an investigation, you don't want super crazy bright lights blinding the camera. So we used a UV light, okay? And we were filming, and you can see the walls look pretty normal now, okay? But as soon as you hit it with a UV light, there are satanic writings all over the wall. Now, these are actual writings. A voodoo priestess did come in and verify that a lot of the writing on the wall was legitimately spells and curses, and that they were 100% real. Again, we do not know who put them here. If it was simply the same people that came in and vandalized and spray painted the walls. But dark things like no devil here, you hit it with a black light and it simply says, the devil is here. Again, we don't know if this is simply the same people that spray paint shadows on the walls, vandalize the place, or if somebody that drew this was also intending to curse anyone and anything that entered this house. Again, we're not claiming any of this to be factual. I'm just revealing what we found when we started recording with a UV light. Obvious. Coming into the closet here, obvious signs of some kind of unknown writing. Pyramids, upside down, 333, pyramids, very symbolic pyramids. Again, but enough of the black light. You can see right into this doorway, there's a really long, and if anybody is a practitioner of the voodoo arts, please tell us if anybody recognizes any of these symbols. Take a good look at them, screenshot them, record this live feed, whatever you got to do. This is also a very active portal right here, and I'll show you how that was determined in one of our... Whoa. Holy, hold on guys. Hello? That door was already open, but I just heard like a very... Did you guys hear a kind of a... It sounded like a door opening, but the only two doors in here are covered. I'm gonna light this back up. That was a little unsettling right off the bat. Did anybody hear that really loud? It almost sounded like paper ripping. I'm gonna do myself a favor because anytime this door is shut, it has a very distinct sound when it's open. Listen. That's what it sounded like. Did you guys hear that? But I had this door open because I was coming in and out with my equipment. Now, I am not going to lie. I'm actually freaked out right now. This is hardcore stuff, okay? And I'm in a location, and I know many of you are thinking, what's the big deal? He's in an old house, okay? But I just want to show you guys something with lights out. This is what I'm dealing with. I cannot see a thing. Hold on one second. I'm actually going to try to go dark. I'm inside of the ritual room right now. Holy! Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Something just totally grabbed me. I swear to God. Holy crap. I was doing blackout right there. Hold on. Something, I came in and I said, I'm in the ritual room, and something right here grabbed me on the side. I am not kidding. I did not bump the side of that either. That was legit a grab. 100%. Holy crap. Okay, that door is shutting, but I'm going to debunk that right now because I opened it. And if it does what I think it's going to, yeah, okay. 100% I got grabbed, you guys. I am not kidding. That was legit. Okay. Hold on one second. I'm gonna get my millimeter out. Millimeter. Okay, 1 second here. I'm gonna get the REM pod going. If anybody is into the paranormal, everybody knows that exactly what that is. That's a REM pod on a millimeter. This is going to detect any EMF contamination. I want to show you guys something right now. This is not an offering. That scared the crap out of me. For this thing to trigger, I want to show you guys something. You have to be about an inch away from that antenna to even start triggering any of the lights. You touch it like that, and you're going to get a full light up. I'm just curious because I felt something touch me. What actually physically might be here. Welcome all 4,700 viewers to the Anson Call House. My name is Vincent Lors with Team Paranosis. If anybody wants to catch anybody up to speed, I'm just going to do a quick preliminary sweep to see if there's any K2 contamination right now. I'm actually going to stand in the opposite corner of where I just got touched in this doorway. I definitely don't want to step in that thing. Is there anybody here with me? Can you please show me a sign? I do not mean any disrespect to you, your home, your property. I'm simply here to make contact. I might have to put a mask on, not because of COVID, because I've never heard of a case of anybody catching COVID from the afterlife, but the asbestos in this place is insane. As this house was built and has been renovated since many a times. Wig Jam, brother, you the man. Hey, a big shout out to Wing Jam last week, a huge gifter and an awesome all-around guy. I went to send him a t-shirt because he got us out of a pinch making a decision, and Wing Jam said, dude, just give me a shout out. Love you guys, love your lives. So big shout out to Wing Jam. Is there anybody here that'd like to make contact tonight? Whoa, 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 whoa! That is full contamination. It's holding. And I want to show you guys something. This phone does not set that off. None of the devices that I have, a light, a camera rig, or my phone will set that off. You physically have to be literally touching that thing for that to happen. Can you please do that one more time? Whoa, 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 whoa. We got a green, so that means it's not physically touching it, but it is presumably inside of the pentagram now. I'm going to turn this light down a little bit so you guys can actually see the light. Were you the one that touched me? Was that you that touched me earlier? That was my foot. Thank you for the cake. If that was you, can you please show me another sign? Whoa, 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 whoa. Thank you. That was very faint, but thank you. Hold on, guys. I'm just going to grab a drink and put my mask on for 1 second. The dust in here is really choking me up bad. I don't even know where my mask is. If that was you, can you please touch this device one more time? Give me a sign. Thank you so much for the roses, you guys. Whoa, 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 whoa. Please come towards my voice. Please touch that device. It is so weird, you guys. It is curious for sure. I'm also going to set my K2 on the ground. These things are triggered by the same thing, EMF contamination. Woo! Did you guys just hear that? That could have, I'm going to try to debunk that and say that potentially could have been some of the ceiling falling. It sounded kind of like maybe a stone or something. Oh, okay. Notice that the REM pod on that is going off, but the K2 next. Oh, there it goes, there it goes, there it goes. The K2 just popped. The K2 just popped. Did you guys see that? Thank you so much for the emojis and the roses, you guys. I swear I keep hearing something in here. Let's go silent and just see if we hear anything. Yeah, she turned this one off. If you're here, can you please show me a sign? Hello? Hold on one second, guys. I keep hearing something in here. Hello? Oh my God! These cabinets were not open a second ago, you guys. Anybody that saw that earlier, please verify those cabinets were not open a second ago. Holy crap! I am not kidding. These cabinets were not open. Whoa. The door, yes, but the cabinets were not open. I'm going to shut this. I am like freaking out here, you guys. Whoa! Holy crap! Whoa! Oh my God! Oh my God! Holy crap! Oh my God, you guys. Holy crap. Whoa, 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 whoa. That table, 100% just flipped. Oh my God. Pardon my language, you guys. Holy crap. That is poltergeist. That is some serious poltergeist activity. That is hardcore. I don't know what way to turn. I don't know what way to turn my back. This is the front door. This is sealed. I just want to show you guys something. I'm trying to clear this house for my own peace of mind. In 1997, we had a major water heater explode. As like I said, this place has been renovated since it was originally built in 1860. And there was multiple families living in this home at the time that the water heater downstairs exploded in 1997. And as you can see, it ripped the floorboards, original hardwood floor. Shattered them like toothpicks. And we will eventually be going downstairs in what we call Hell's Pit. You can see the fire happened so quick that it actually took out multiple levels of the building, but pictures on the walls mysteriously hung while the place burnt until they were originally weak enough to fall. But only feet away, this place was shattered like this for the impact. But crosses on the wall remained hung. Pictures, you can see the outline. What's behind me? What do you mean? Do not say that. Holy crap. I am going to go downstairs with you guys. I do promise that we are going to be going downstairs. I need to, for my own peace of mind. That's a shadow figure painted on the wall to represent the notorious Top Hat Man, a very notorious being here in the Anson Call house that many guests have say they saw a man standing at the top of the house, and somebody broke in recently and painted that. I want to point something out that ever since everything kind of started happening here in the kitchen, I noticed nothing is happening in the front room now. It's actually really legitimately quiet in here right now. Thank you guys for the fire. I am going to be going upstairs. Until I completely have my crew here, I'm not going to venture too far outside of this room. They should be here any second now. Let me grab some more water. Sorry, you guys. It's like at least 95 degrees in this house right now, and that's not an understatement. Yeah, behind me there's nothing much. But thank you for your sarcasm. I'm already on edge, as you can completely tell right now, so I'm not going to lie. Did you guys hear that? My team should be here any minute now. From the team, we do not have Mike Moan. We do not have Mike Logan, but we do have Neil, Bennett, and Tyler that will be joining me. If you're not familiar with a lot of this equipment, which you might not be, I brought you a bell as well. Okay, that's a truck outside. I just thought I heard like a growl or something, but it was definitely a truck. If you can hear me, can you please walk towards the sound of my voice? I don't know what direction you're going to come from, but can you please walk towards the sound of my voice? The millimeter just went off right there. I am one of the managers here, so we're planning on staying at this house as long as there is activity. And I know last week our battery died only about 10 to 15 minutes into Malenko being masked. So we brought actually 3 backup batteries, so there will be no reason that this feed goes dead tonight. I don't know why there's Twinkies here. Again, at one point, one of our team members brought a rose here. There's been multiple candles burnt in here. People have brought nails. People have brought parts of nature in here. But I don't know why or who would have brought a Twinkie. And I did make a stupid joke earlier that it was a snacrifice, and I don't mean to disrespect or play that lightly, because this is a very, very dark house. And a lot of dark things happen here. We've come up on animal sacrifices, unfortunately, inside of this pentagram. I'm not going to say exactly what we found, but you might imagine what I mean when I say sacrifice. And again, we don't know who put this pentagram here or what their intentions were. We were told not to disrupt it or to ever break the circle, wash it, clean it, do anything like that to it, because we don't know what the intent was for it. There's all kinds of protection, writing around the house, especially by windows and doors, is where we see a lot of them commonly. There's another one over there. They're all over in here. And just in case anybody was wondering, the cake is a lie. And yes, I agree with whoever did this. I don't necessarily condone graffiti, but this hits home. We do need to change the world, absolutely. Oh my gosh, you should see the hair on my arms, legit. Can you guys see that? Wow, that is, holy crap. That is... I hear a weird... Oh, it's definitely coming from outside. That is weird. I hear stuff walking around behind me. Like legit, it sounds like... That's an airplane. It's weird, when I walk in here, I can hear footsteps in here. As soon as I walk in here, I hear footsteps behind me. And this floor is sturdy. I want to show you guys something. Unfortunately, a phone will cause a K2 to trigger because I'm broadcasting an internet signal, so that will disrupt it. But I want you to notice, as soon as you get about, I don't know, 3 or 4 feet away from it, it does not trigger that. See? About 3 feet. As I get closer, you can see it starts triggering, okay? So this relic on the wall, or this portal on the wall right here, I want to show you guys the distance, okay? From where I'm going to have the phone is there's about a 3-foot space, an old chair, and this old record player piece of furniture here. So I'm going to set the phone down a good at least 7 feet away from that portal, okay? See that portal right there? I want to show you guys something. I just want to make sure you can see the portal, because that's going to be key. Okay, so with that portal, I just want to show you guys with this K2. Do you guys see that? Can you guys see that right there? See where I just want to show you where I'm standing. Like I'm right here, but notice that K2 right there. This is an active portal. There's no running electricity, but see that light? Hopefully you guys can kind of see it. Let me tip this a little better so you can actually see where I am in the house, okay? That's gonna suck. Hold on, you guys, sorry. All right, I'm just gonna turn this light down a little bit because I want you guys to at least see about where so you can see on the corner of that eye right there, that Egyptian eye is about the center of the portal, okay? And watch when I place the K2 right there. See that? That's about the center. See, oh my God, that's exactly the center right there. Can you guys see the center of the portal? Can you guys see that? Can you guys, please tell me you guys can see that. Right there in the center of this portal, there's an EMF field that ironically is right about center. And this has been here, this will always be here. If you join us during one of our live investigations, you can test this, you can bring your own equipment. Ghost Adventures pointed this out. This place is hardcore. Whoa, 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 whoa! That's all the way to red! Oh my God! Oh my God, you guys! That is all the way to red! That is all the way to red! Oh my God! That means there was full contact. That means there was full contact. That was all the way on red. Thank you so much. Oh, sorry, I just kicked that. That was hardcore. That was a full body contact. That was full energy contact, rather. Sorry. For that thing to light up red like that, that means that there was full contact with that. Can you please do that again? Yeah, I'm going to grab the thermal. I don't have the thermal here because Bennett and Tyler will have that. Whoa. Okay. Thank you. Can you please touch that and make it go all the way to red? All the way to red. You got this. That's my foot. I'm debunking that squeak right there. It's my foot. Okay, guys, we're going to try this. I'm going to try this with you guys, okay? I am going to go full blackout here. Is that something you guys want to see? But I'm actually going to come on the opposite side to where I got touched. Hey! Oh my God. Holy crap. Chill out, dude. Knock before you enter like that. Dude. Holy crap. I was just explaining how I got touched a minute ago.
Oh my goodness.
And I was just about to do a blackout. Do me one favor. Okay. Head out for 1 second and close the door behind you just for 1 second. You scared the crap out of me, dude. Shut that door, would you? Okay, so Neil and the rest of the team are here. Oh my God, that got me. So I want to just do something really quick, okay? Because I want to show you guys full blackout. And I'm going to see if I can't. I'm not going to provoke. I refuse to provoke, but I am going to. Oh my gosh, this is so dark, you guys. I can see the two lights. I can see the K2 meter. And I've got a light rig over there that I can see the glow from. I can slightly see the glow from the undercarriage of Did you guys hear that? It legit sounds like shuffling around in here. I'm gonna try to be as brave as I can and stay right here. If you're here, can you please show me a sign? You guys, oh my God, the bell. Oh my God, I was standing right here too. Holy crap. Did you guys hear that? The bell is on its side. Oh my God. You guys come in. Come in. Neil. You guys, the cabinet doors are open again. Oh, that just scared the crap out of me. That just touched my leg right there. You guys come in. Holy crap. Oh my God, you guys get in here quick. Oh my God. The bell just got knocked over. I was doing a blackout session. Who's with you? Okay.
Is she coming through the bushes?
Yeah. Oh, these cupboards I have shut now. Are you guys witness me shut these cupboards? There is full-on poltergeist activity going on here. This table flipped on its side. The freaking cabinets now twice now. And I was just in here showing these guys not even more than 2 minutes ago the inside here. Full on paranormal, like hardcore poltergeist.
Have you seen the shadow moving around in the kitchen yet?
No, but every time I turn and I'm in the ritual room, I'll turn my back to the kitchen.
Something happened.
Witness right now everything in this room, okay?
It's shut.
Okay, everything is shut. Everybody stand on this side, okay? And enter into the ritual room. Thank you.
It's hot in here.
Yeah.
Very hot.
The bell, I just did a blackout session. I was about to do it, and Neil walked in, scared the crap out of me. So in honor of everybody watching, we've got 4,100 live views right now. I wanted to keep it real. So I honored it and I went blackout. I was standing right here because I didn't want to turn my back to this corner because this is where I got touched, right where you guys are at. I was shining the light right here. I'm showing you guys where I was standing, okay? Because you can see the undercarriage glow of that. Whoa, what?
What was that?
What?
What happened?
What just happened?
It just feels like someone's standing right behind you.
Wait. Whoa! Dudes!
What the?
I am not kidding. Come here. Check it out. You guys just saw me shut this. Are you guys witnesses right now? You guys saw me shut that. Holy crap.
Are you serious?
You just saw me. I just watched you guys walk in.
I know.
Holy
Are
crap.
you okay? Hey, are you okay?
Yeah, dude, I'm freaking out. This is hard. This isn't like, oh, hey, Malenko tipped over. This is hardcore.
Yes. Welcome to the Anson.
That's exciting.
That is exciting.
What did you say when I turned the light out and I was showing him again? You said, what did you feel behind you?
So me joking around, I was like, okay, I'm gonna stand right here then. And then the lights went out, and it just felt like someone was like standing right here, but look behind.
What's the matter? Why did you just jump, dude? What's going on?
Felt like something hit my back.
Again?
And we're both right here, so.
Have you put any...
Dude, this is where I was tired. Just show me where you were standing right now.
Yeah.
Okay, I was standing right there. I just walked in. I was doing a blackout. I said, I just walked into the ritual room because I could feel that step down.
Right.
I was right where you just said you felt like something touched you. Something grabbed my side. Right, like within minutes of the live starting.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
You want me to go check the rest and see if it's all
Yes, I have not gone upstairs.
Wait. Why already?
Holy crap.
I just barely set that down.
Dude, welcome to the Anson Call
Oh, yeah.
house.
This is one of my favorite locations.
Yeah, for sure. And this is why Mike won't come in here.
So it was broken into. I didn't see any like damage, any new spray paint or anything like that. But there was Twinkies, which I thought was a little strange. The candle from the last live was actually still in the same place. So I think whatever or whoever broke in realized how dark this place was, and they turned around as soon as they whoa.
What?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my, that's all the way on red, Bennett. Holy crap. And that one too. That one too. They're both going on. They're both going on. Look at that.
Can you, and there's again. Back.
Look at that. That's going.
Look, this
That,
one.
oh my god. You guys, check that out. Oh my god.
We're back far enough that it's not the
I need to show these guys. This works the same way. You physically have to be touching that device for that to go off, or within 2 inches of it. That'll light it blue. Holy crap.
Nobody's upstairs. I couldn't see anybody.
Oh my gosh. it
Take
feels
this.
really
Take
good.
this. I'm going to set the bell up. Take this, Bennett, for 1 second, or Tyler. I'm just going to set the bell up.
Okay, I'm just gonna set this up too. Yeah, set this on the banister.
Very heavy.
That's just a motion sensor, so that'll light up if anything walks by.
Oh, he's putting the bell in.
Bell. Oh my gosh, it feels so crazy heavy in here.
Feels heavy.
Now you got the candle going.
Yes.
And hello, everybody.
Holy crap.
Whoa! That was me.
What?
Okay. Are you doing okay?
I am
Sorry.
freaking out. Like, it's so different. Like, people don't get it. When you're here,
Well, your light is like crazy hot. Oh my
when you're
gosh.
here,
Oh, it's a whole
with a group of people. It's a whole different experience, right?
Yeah, it is.
When you're alone
It's freaky.
and you're having all that kind of stuff happen, it's like
It's freaky.
You okay?
Where's Tyler?
He's right here.
Holy crap, dude! I just 100% saw a shadow figure.
Really?
Take the light in there, seriously. Everyone's in this room.
Yeah.
We're all right.
Everybody's here.
I just saw a shadow figure because I could see the white door
yeah.
and it was illuminated just enough with Neil's light. And I just saw, watch this, I am not kidding. And ironically, it came from the cabinet. You can see the door? It went like this. Did you just get touched?
No, it was, I thought so, but it's my dress. Never mind. Sorry.
We're all edgy now.
Look at your back.
It's totally edgy. What? What's wrong with my back?
There's not a
What?
spider, but you've got scratches.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
What?
whoa, 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 whoa.
What?
Hold on, hold
It's
on.
like a
What?
smiley face or...
Oh,
What?
okay, Roman numeral. What is a Roman noodle? Or
What's a Roman noodle?
what is a Roman noodle 11V? Anybody? You have a Roman numeral on your back, Bennett.
Roman numeral.
That's 3.
You have a 3 on your back.
V is 3, isn't it?
No.
Turn around.
5.
Anybody, what is Roman numeral 11V?
Wait, no.
1V is
1 V is
11V.
4. Oh, that's what I'm
Okay, but wait, what is 1V? Wait, just don't move 1 second, Bennett.
Circle around it.
Can someone take a photo so I can
It's got a
Who has a camera?
Tyler. It's got a-
Wow, hold on 1 second. Let me turn that light so you can actually see it better. Can you see that good with your camera?
Yeah.
Roman numeral 11V. I don't know. That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah, but then it's got a circle.
What the heck?
It's got a circle around it.
What is that?
Let's see that. Tyler just took a picture of that.
Why?
11V or 11X?
What the heck?
And see, you were standing over there, and then he called you to go look in there, and that's when I noticed that was on your back.
Wow.
When
This
you-
place is going like...
What
Whoa, 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 whoa,
What
whoa.
is that? All the
Both of them at the same time, you guys.
Yeah. Okay.
I felt there was
Okay.
something there. I just looked when it went off. I looked
That
at
is
it when it
nuts.
went off.
Are you okay?
Well,
Are you okay?
She didn't even know she got it.
No, I was like, I feel like someone's touching me, and then you're like, there's numbers on your back.
No, like legit. That is like...
I've never seen anything like that before. Like numbers like that?
No, it's
Welcome
like...
to the Anson Call house.
Whoa!
What was that?
Oh my God, the bell. Again! Again, I just stood that up when I put that candle there. I stood that up when I put that candle there, did I not?
I was standing.
I
Sure.
didn't see that. That was up.
That was 100% up.
Yeah.
Place it up.
Holy crap. Did it go over while we were looking at her? Well, I didn't
Well,
hear
I
that.
just heard it. I just heard...
Oh,
ping.
you just heard it. Oh.
Yeah.
So V11 is 7.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
That's...
That's both
That,
going.
no, they're both going,
Both
Neil.
going Again.
Okay, we were being circled.
Whoa, it's red, Bennett. Bennett, it's red.
Wait. Oh my gosh. This is a lot of freaking energy.
There is so much energy in here, you guys.
Oh.
Close the cabinets again. I'm starting to not like the energy in here at all.
Almost like it seems like it just keeps happening all around.
Right.
It's like something over here, then it's behind us.
Yeah.
It's all over.
Yeah, but Bennett was standing over there and she didn't feel anything. She walked over here and says, I feel something touch me, and then there's the mark. When I looked at it, when I told her.
No, I know. It's definitely, you know.
Hey.
Oh! My God, it's the cabinets again! Oh, I just kicked the light. The cabinets again!
What was that? It like banged that time.
Was that a
What
door?
was that?
The door,
Door flying open?
Let's see, hold on.
What was that?
They're different cabinets even. Before it was this side and this side. Now it's the opposite. That's what you heard, Bennett. Listen to this. Here's what you heard. Tell me this is not what you heard.
No, that's 100% what I heard. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
That was loud.
Okay, let's do a body count.
Four. Living.
Just, yeah.
In the flesh, at least.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody back out of this room. I'm gonna show this shot.
Oh yeah, careful of the wrong car.
I'm showing everybody. Where's Tyler? Okay, Tyler, Bennett, Neil, myself. Cabinets shut. Room check. I'm just gonna do that.
Yeah, everybody's saying they heard a scream.
And I'm gonna set this up in here.
And it wasn't us.
Serious?
Did you see that? People
What?
saying they heard a scream, and I says, was it any of us screaming?
I didn't scream.
Okay, let's everybody get on this side of the room. I just want to keep an eye on that kitchen.
Fine with me.
The scream happened again.
I'm not hearing any scream.
It must be.
I mean, sometimes audio, like
Yeah.
on devices, picks things that you
Yeah.
don't hear.
But
That our ears can't
At
hear.
that point, it'd be like an EVP, but.
But
like,
why
too
would
quiet.
they hear it so loud? They're hearing screams in the
Is it-
They've heard it
distance.
twice
Is it a
now.
loud
Is it?
scream, guys, or is
I
it
heard
just a?
scream.
Oh, that was you. Sorry.
Some people are saying it sounded like a kid. Were you a child?
That's always comforting.
Yeah.
The screams?
No, the cross behind you, the upside. Let me see your back, Bennett.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It's still there. It's still for now.
It's raising. It's kind of disappearing, but
Seriously?
Yeah.
yeah, you can like 100% hear it. You know.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Should we go blackout?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. No. Oh wait. Okay. Let's do this.
Are you gonna leave the candle on?
Yeah, we're gonna leave the candle on.
Yeah, keep it on that door. And the
Should we go
motion-
all the way blackout?
Yep, and the motion.
Okay.
lights
Wait.
there.
I need to show everybody.
One.
Our backs are to the front of the house. We're gonna kind of watch that area there. Okay, you can see, I'm actually gonna put the candlelight in the frame. So you should be able to see the yeah, okay. Right there, hold on. Can you please show yourself one more time? So quiet.
It's sickening nuts.
You're
No, right? Whoa!
What? Are you okay?
Okay, everybody, right where are we at? Right here. Where did that come from? Where did that come from?
It was in
I
there.
don't know, my back's against it.
I couldn't go nowhere. You were standing on my foot. And the motion light didn't come on.
Oh my God, the cabinets again. I am not kidding you guys. Look at that right there.
Different one.
No kidding. We 100% are all right here.
What?
That is, and look, Bennett, go stand in front of that. Walk in there, please. Walk in front of that. Why isn't that working?
I don't know. It was working when I set it
Working
up.
on- Put it down there.
That's weird. That is not even
Yeah,
working.
it was 100% working when I set it up.
That is nuts. Look, okay.
Now it's working.
This is a shadow detector, meaning if one of us walked in here, this is what you guys would have seen.
Blue light.
Yeah, the motion.
Walk in front of it, Bennett. Let's see if it triggers. Yeah, that triggers it right when Bennett walks in. So anybody of us would have walked in there, that thing would have triggered. Bennett, please do me a favor.
What?
Close those cabinets.
I don't think I want to touch those. I get cursed.
Whoa, you scared the crap out of me. Sorry. Tyler just snuck up behind me and said he'll shut them.
Oh, this is my thing.
Okay, so that light just went off
Okay,
because
that
Tyler
was us.
walked in the room.
Yeah, that was us.
Okay, Tyler,
Okay.
okay,
Okay.
all right, Neil,
Alright.
okay.
What's in the bathroom, everybody?
Well, okay,
What's in the bathroom?
what are they saying in the bath? I'm gonna walk in there to see if there is anything in the bathroom. Okay, that's going off because I'm walking in front of it. Cabinets are still shut. Nothing's in the bathroom. Oh, it stinks like death.
Oh my god.
What? Whoa! Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa. What? Dude, the cabinet again. I just turned my back to that bathroom. I am not kidding.
I saw you walking towards us.
That was right when I heard something sighed in my freaking ear. Did you make that noise?
Holy crap.
I'm not doing nothing.
That is as real as it gets, you guys. It was just the one cabinet. Why did someone ask what was in the bathroom? That's creeping me out because I went there and I had my back turned to that hall.
They were asking. They said the bathroom doesn't feel good.
The whole house?
The whole house, I mean, yeah, it's not good.
I'm gonna leave you guys in the cabinet here in a minute. Let's decide what we're gonna do in this room, or do we just go to a different room? Because this is disgusting to me. And if anyone watched when we first started our TikTok lives, I think we only had like 800, maybe I think it was 1,800 followers, and we were doing a live here. And this couch literally slid across the floor. I've had balls. We brought some dolls. You remember that? The doll. The ball out of the box, ended up on the couch, and then, and again, all hell is breaking loose. What do we got, Bennett?
Just checking out the thermal.
Just to show you guys right now,
This is
it's
the kitchen.
85 degrees in the kitchen right now. I'm going to say it's hotter than that.
It feels hot.
Yeah, it's so healthy in here for sure.
Yeah, it's not muggy. It's just, I don't know. Look.
Wait. Look at it. Look at that. That is glowing.
Yeah, it is.
That is
What
100%.
that? What would that be? That's weird. That's for...
Oh,
there's
that's
the
the
fire.
actual opening to where the fire was.
Oh.
Oh,
But
the whole- in the
it's
other
showing
room.
an actual heat signature.
Yeah, it's hotter through there.
This is where we can't go, but we will be going downstairs into the pit. I mean, check this out. The fire was so hot that through different... I just want to show you guys. I'm going to shut that. You guys saw me do that, please. Okay. It was so hot that even like in the shower where piping was, you can see that the fire was so hot from the explosion that it actually left heat signatures and smoke signatures on a lot of, this just reeks so bad. Things in here. Bennett, did any of you guys open that cabinet? What the hell? I shut that cabinet, you guys.
I watched you shut that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm just...
It's shutting in, that's for sure.
Okay, everyone's in here?
Yep, we're all there.
Okay. We're gonna put you guys wherever you want here in a moment. Let us get some equipment out. Tyler, do you want to take this a second? If I trip over my shoes, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, you got
Do you guys feel the heat?
It's-
Oh, yeah, I'm just
not the
roasting.
heat, but the actual heavy.
Yep.
Oh,
Like-
Oh yeah,
Sensation?
yeah. The heat and the heavy just atmosphere
Yeah.
here is crazy.
It feels like you're walking through like an energetic, like mud, almost. Like it's
Yeah.
Almost like it's heavy
like
pushing
it's
down on you.
so, yeah,
What should we do in here? You want to get what?
Did you hear that?
What?
Sounded like scratching or something.
We're all right here. Somebody
was-
walk
All
in
right
with the
here.
camera.
I'm right here.
Walk in with the camera, bro.
Oh.
Walk where?
It's very
Walk into the kitchen. Like she heard like a hit or what?
It's
Like
like
a stretch or something in.
no, I didn't hear scratch. I heard
The
like
cabinet's still shut.
Oh.
Oh.
What?
You just get
knocked over.
Tyler
I just knocked over the motion light.
Cabinets are still shut.
Cabinets are shut. Everyone's wondering if the bathroom smells like sulfur.
Yeah.
Let's give it the sniff test. No, it just smells like old house. Maybe some ancient poop, you know.
It is so hot. I cannot believe it. How hot do you say it is?
Hot
And
and
that
Like
is-
it's
Let's see what this says.
Everyone's asking to go in a cabinet, but I don't know which
It's-
cabinet.
I'm assuming under the stairs, but let us get some.
Is
equipment,
it
you guys.
under the stairs? Is that what you're talking about, folks?
I bet it probably. Whoa!
Oh.
Whoa!
that's to glue that.
That's
thing.
been really quiet all of a sudden until now.
Yeah, just barely. If you like us being here, will you light that up again? Sorry,
I was like,
lost,
are you talking to me or the spirits?
Spirit.
Here,
Sorry.
I'm gonna tip this up.
Who are you talking to?
Okay,
I'm-
so everyone knows the bell is back up in place.
So what is it in here? Just
It's
normal.
like 86, 87.
Gosh, it feels hotter now.
A lot hotter than that. Feels like I'm in an oven.
Yeah.
What cabinet are you guys talking about? Under the stairs
Or they want you in here
or the kitchen cabinet?
Oh, that would be a good idea.
Kitchen cabinets, the oven,
Probably.
kitchen cabinets. Yeah, it sounds like kitchen cabinet.
Just in a
You
kitchen
should
cabinet.
get the
Or does he want in the kitchen to watch the cabinet?
kitchen cabinet.
Like,
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Yeah, I heard that.
what was it?
Listen. No, hold on. There's walking in there.
Everybody still?
Everybody's still.
Can you hear something knocking?
Yeah, there's knocking in there.
And that's no one knocking on the door.
No.
Did you just hear
Yeah,
that?
that was legit.
That was a
Did you
kid.
hear
That was a
that?
kid. That was a kid.
That was a kid.
That
that
was
a kid?
100% a kid. Yeah.
I heard that, but that was over there.
It sounded like a swing creaking or something like that.
There's
There's
that's,
That sounds like-
Go get it.
There's trespassers. Yeah, Neil.
Sick 'em.
Freaking. Ugh.
Yeah, it sounds like people are outside.
He shut the gate, so.
I just slammed that to scare them. That's one thing that sucks.
Yeah, freaking.
Is we do have trespassers.
Yeah, every now and then people come by and check it out.
If you are a fan and you're coming by, you know where we're at. Please do not disrupt the live by trying to contaminate
Yeah.
the evidence by knocking, throwing anything in the house. Please respect that we are doing an investigation. We respect that some fans are from Utah and know right where we're at. That's all cool, but please stay on the exterior of the property for the sake of the investigation and the safety of the investigators. Please, please, you guys. Did you hear that? That sounded like a bell.
The oven drawer.
The bell's 100% still up. Did that not sound like it?
Yeah, that stays open.
What?
So you're saying that the oven door was not open?
Oh, please, you guys, if anyone screenshotted or is recording this live,
That I did see.
please, I think I saw that
It was open. Yeah, it's always been open.
Yeah,
Think you're gonna
you
get
can't
those
really
shut it?
force it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wedged open.
Let me try to shut it.
There was some kids going to his apartment complex across the street.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, it's forced
You
open.
you can't shut that. That's you.
No.
Dude, I think I just got flooded.
Yeah, Neil just joined us again. He went outside to see what the voices were.
Kids going in the apartments next door. Oh.
Okay, it sounded like they were right outside the door.
It did.
Yeah,
Really
they sounded close. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know they were still by the cart taking stuff out of the cart, and then they walked into the.
Looks like Bennett is setting up some mag lights.
Yes.
I am sopping wet. It was
Dude, it's much cooler
I am
outside.
too.
Should we put the table back up? People are
Oh yeah,
wondering
yeah.
if. See, is that a one-man job or two-man job?
No, it's one.
Now, but you gotta put the leg under it.
It's got a gimpy leg.
Yeah, that's weird.
Bring out the
Ain't no gimpy, it broke it. No, you're up to. Right,
I'm
like
a
that.
paranormal investigator, not a furniture installer.
And
Okay,
Close
that's,
enough.
That's good. That
Unless,
table sturdy?
yeah, see,
take care of yourself.
Legit sturdy.
it would have to physically.
Watch
be
this when you walk through, because
Yeah, it
I
got
walked
me.
out and it touched
got
my
me.
leg there.
Oh,
It just scratched me too.
Do not let blood in this house, bro.
Oh, no, I.
Nah, no.
It might be my grandpa's house, but I ain't leaving nothing
Yeah,
here.
right? Whoa, that's all the way on red. Tyler, get in here really quick. That's all the way on red. That was all the way on red.
Well,
freaking bump that. Oh my god.
You were in here
Whoa, 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 whoa,
all
whoa.
the
Both
way
of
on
them.
light.
That is full.
That's full.
And the flashlight's on.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Show the flashlight.
That's the mag light.
The
as
mag
well.
light.
Mag
So
lights
both
on in the
ultrared and
kitchen.
the mag light. Can you turn on the other light as well?
Let me turn this light down just a bit so they can see the actual.
Can you turn on the other mag light?
where is the other mag light? Is it over
Oh, it's
right there on the stove? That little white dot. Yep.
Is that you?
Yeah, me breathe.
Oh.
Can you turn one of those lights on again for us,
No, I
please?
just breathe.
If there's anyone here,
That was me.
oh, someone asked, "How's your back?" What the?
What was that?
What was that?
That was right next to us.
What was it?
It sounded like something falling. Like,
That was weird.
That happened earlier, but I just assumed it was like, okay, the flashlights are off now. If you want to.
oh, I need that.
You guys
Wait,
heard
hold
a
on.
scream?
You heard another scream?
That's probably me.
There's growling.
Oh, dear. You go down the basement by yourself.
Heard a man scream. Heard breathing.
Can you please turn on one of those?
Whoa!
Oh my God, even before I finished that, they flipped
That
on.
was next level. That was right
right,
on
yeah,
command.
That
Okay,
right light
please
again.
turn that off now. Please turn that flashlight off so I can communicate with you. All the way off, please.
Wow.
All the way off. Or can you turn on the other flashlight as well?
That was me sniffing.
Or was it just a thud too, though, before you sniffed?
Was it really?
I think that could be a car door.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You can also touch that pink light on the counter.
Thank you for the gifts. You want blackout? Okay.
Oh,
Oh.
there you
Doing it
go.
now.
Turn it off. You can do it.
Thank you. If
Can-
you are, oh, sorry, what were you gonna ask?
Oh, go ahead.
All right, if you're the one that's been messing with the cabinets, will you please turn that light on again?
What the hell was that? That was glass.
That was glass or something. There's no windows over there. They're
That
all
was glass.
they're all boarded up.
Did you hear that?
Yes, there's that.
Where's there glass to break in here?
There's
There
no
isn't.
glass.
I mean,
right
So
there's
the
one.
glass is like,
aren't all the panes
The-
intact?
the glass
This
is
right
like
here is
glass
cracked.
pieces.
Yeah, but it's cracked before. It's not new.
Oh, there's the light again.
And the lights.
There's a little broken glass above the door, but that's been there
It's been
for
there. a
quite
while.
some time. Yeah, that's been there for definitely a while.
Yeah, that's not new.
Oh! That was in the kitchen. That was in the kitchen. Holy crap!
You better quit being by yourself.
That was loud. What was that? Was that like a slam?
That was glass.
Why is
Oh,
there glass happening around us? Like, legit.
Seems like I saw an orb too.
Just now?
Yeah, like out. It was like below.
Oh my gosh.
Flashlight just
There's
went out.
strip. Oh. Started freaking out. I knocked.
How hot is it?
Same, 86, 87.
No, it's gotta be hotter.
That's what it says.
Bell's still standing up.
Yeah, I thought I heard that when you guys were in the kitchen. You were with me, Bennett, right?
Yeah, but it's still standing.
But it's still standing, but it sounded like, we thought maybe you
It's like you could-
went to do the trespassers in the gate. It sounded like clink, clink.
Yeah, I thought maybe the gate, but it wasn't.
It's like that ding, but
Yeah, but it's still.
it's still right there, not moving.
Bennett, should we get the
We're in,
phasma?
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, the little. Something that happened.
Drink lots of water. I can't find my mask.
Oh, that's lovely.
You don't have one either, Tyler? Do you, Neil?
I only got one
Yeah, I got
dust mask. I was gonna bring more, but
You gonna grab the
Yeah.
phasma?
Yep.
Do you want this one?
Did we bring? Oh, did we
cabinets
bring
are
that?
still here.
Yeah.
Lights are off. What's
Oh,
that?
it's only
Oh,
Oh,
for the- for there.
yep.
thank you.
It's a Phasma box.
Notice that these two aren't
Doing anything.
doing anything right now. Been crazy with that as far as activity. Oh, sorry, that was your foot.
That was my foot.
It's alright, I stepped on mine
And then it
too.
was the foot.
Sorry. I'm gonna.
Sorry if we're not getting to everyone's request. The comments are going pretty quick.
You putting that by the bell, so if it hits the bell,
If there's any activity right there, in theory, that I want to go off, I'm trying not to step inside the circle.
Thank you guys for the flowers.
You okay? What do you hear?
I don't hear anything. I look like there's something peering around the corner of the bathroom.
Oh.
Camera guy again.
Okay, Vincent here with the camera. Bennett, everybody's saying that you're the target. But it's weird that you got scratched.
Yeah.
Tyler's been touched. I've been touched. Neil, have you had any?
not that I'm aware of, other than that thing scratched me when it came in.
The branch.
The metal door thing.
The bell, I put the millimeter right there next to the bell, because in theory, I'm hoping that if whatever keeps knocking the bell
Oh,
over.
hey,
What?
when did you put the motion light in there?
A long time ago.
Holy.
Why would that go off going
I know,
up the
I
stairs
standing in the
though?
doorway and it come on and I didn't do nothing.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I was just standing in the doorway.
Yeah, he would, because I'm not triggering right here, and he's in the doorway. Here's where Neil was standing, in this doorway,
I can't tell what's what.
and you literally have to be in front of it. Look, I'm 4 rungs up for that to even go trigger.
Holy crap.
Flashlight.
Now my-
Did it really?
My heart's beating fast.
The flashlight just did?
My heart's beating fast now.
Can you feel the shift in
It's-
energy
yeah,
from
it's-
in here to it? Oh my God. You guys, I just showed a pan of this door and that door was 100% closed. Just now, legit.
Holy crap.
I just went
Yeah, 'cause you were
across
up on the steps showing everybody.
and that door was cracked a little. Wow. Yeah, that was like cracked only like that much. That is weird. And that would have triggered if I would have been over. So like it was like open just like that. I'm not kidding you.
Holy moly.
That was crazy.
I feel like we're being surrounded. We're being from every angle.
Right? Oh, you're scaring me.
That's a bright light.
So Bennett's gonna get the Phasma box. Is that off internet?
Yeah, it's on airplane mode.
Okay, so that's on airplane mode. So this will not have any contamination
Airplane
from
mode.
the internet mode. Let's see.
Wi-Fi turned off. Airplane mode on.
Okay, so verifying the airplane mode is off
Wi-Fi is on.
and Wi-Fi is off. So anything communicating, in theory, should be that of.
Did I say it was Vincent?
Did it really?
I don't like that. Like that.
Can you tell us your name?
I'll
Whoa.
Did that just say
Don't say
nothing,
it.
sir?
Don't say what I know it just said.
I know, I just put it
That, don't, no.
Don't say it.
Don't repeat that name. That will,
It's not a name. Or what I'm thinking wasn't. Did it say imposter?
No.
I-
Sir,
yeah. I'm hoping I didn't just hear it say what I
I
know
thought
it
it
heard.
loud in case TikTok decides to. What?
What?
Did I just say put it on the ground?
Bennett! That just said Bennett!
And that is clear.
That's the same female voice coming through too.
Yeah, very distinct. Oh.
What do you want with me?
Yeah.
What?
Call forward.
She's
Want to
blind?
play?
Want to play?
Is that Anson?
Was it
Was it Mike Moan? Oh my god! Mike Moan gets affected so much in this
He's not
house.
even here.
What?
I don't think I've heard this clear in here.
If you guys have any questions, you can ask him now and I'll ask it to the box for you. What is your name?
You're gonna feel the camera move a little. I'm putting a backup battery on the camera as we're at 27% on the camera. And to assure that you guys won't get dropped, we're gonna make sure that we have one of the backup batteries with you at all times. Was that Vincent?
With this.
Okay,
My
archives.
hands are tied.
Our hands are tied.
Get Anson.
Yeah.
Anson.
That's what it sounded like to me, get Anson.
What do you want with Anson?
Yeah, what do you want with my girl?
How many of you are here?
We're here.
You're here, yeah.
How
How
many?
many? Can you say a number? That's a cat. Those are cats fighting.
Oh.
Whoa.
Wait, I don't see a light.
Oh, that's going
I'm
on
hearing
here.
all the
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
one in the kitchen.
Oh, just shut up. But yeah, that was
The one
blue.
in the pentagram, nothing.
whoa.
Oh,
Whoa.
And this one too.
who's doing that?
That's unread, Bennett. Oh my god.
They're both
Went all the
on
way up to the
red.
floor.
Yeah, that's holding it
They're
red.
both.
No, blue. It's holding it red. It's second red.
That was all the way up to like.
Sorry guys, I grabbed.
Is
Light came on.
Did it again?
the flashlight?
Can you turn that left light on for us instead of the right?
Is there anybody who died in this house here?
Holy crap.
That was nuts.
No one was walking, and did you see that candle?
No?
It legit just about went out. It was on its side as far as the flame.
That's my feet. Who died in this?
Inside.
Who passed in this house? Are you sure?
The hell was that?
What was that? What?
What was that?
What did that just say in response to what you just
I don't
asked?
know.
Because did you hear what I think I heard it say?
What?
I heard it's a demon. It
Oh.
was a female voice.
my.
It's a demon, but I could be wrong. Maybe that was just.
Did that just say? What did it say?
It's not like a demon. But
What?
a guy that time. It was like a male voice. Saying?
That's a cargo.
What was that? Hold on one second.
Where?
What?
I 100% just heard that closet door, and it's open now. Again, yeah. Did you not just hear that creak?
No, I didn't.
And that's open again.
Can you please shut that?
What was that? Did you hear that again? That hiss? Did you hear that?
I heard that.
Something just totally hissed behind me. But there's nothing there. There's a door.
I didn't hear that. I heard that. Whatever it was.
It went not that loud. It was audible right behind me.
I didn't even hear it. How many of you
Look
are
at how
there?
hot it is in here, you guys.
It's hot.
Please talk to it.
Talk to what?
Yes, I'm going to put you guys in the closet here in just a second. Whoa. Hold on, you guys. No, we're still on. We're still good, guys. Okay. Okay, we're doing everything to keep this battery charged right now. Bear with us for just a second.
It's me.
It's me here.
What are you doing here? This is stuck here.
Stuck here, that's what it sounded like.
Ben, do you want to come talk to us? We can grab the ball and stuff.
Yeah.
What is keeping you here?
What do you want with me?
I'm going to set a couple things up in the closet with you guys.
What do you want with me?
Your guidance?
Your guidance?
That's what it sounded like.
What guidance do you want from me?
There will.
Sit around. Why do you want us to spin around?
That's an exorcist.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, definitely not.
I'm moving off the chair, armchair, and sitting over here.
Please ball. Do you want the doll?
The app is it's called the Phasma box.
Did you bring batteries, Brittany?
Yeah.
Battery
I think they're on the, yeah, they're up right here. Why did you scratch me?
Check your back.
Oh yeah.
Can't see this.
I think you gotta turn
Why did you scratch my back? Anything?
Wow.
Anything? Nothing! Show them on the face. There's nothing on my back now.
So I just took a picture of Bennett's back, and there is nothing there. There's like no sign.
Have it. Do you want to be guided to your resting place?
Sorry, I'm just grabbing some.
Do you want to be guided to your resting place? What other guidance do you want from me? I know, I don't really get that whatever's wanting my guidance is on. What happens after death? Put this closer so you guys can hear it better.
Information.
How many spirits are in this house?
It's technology.
Say it's technology.
Of our work is.
Are you bad?
Years.
He is. Who is the man that built this house? Should we be afraid?
Just her head.
Did that just say just her something? Just her something I couldn't understand. How old are you? Are you confused about the technology that we have?
You know, even if.
I don't understand it. That's Vincent, just so you know. Is it okay? Did I just say just help me?
What do you need help with?
Something exact.
Something exact. Are you looking for somebody?
That's a charge.
That's it, it's the Lord's.
Oh, by being able to.
Is that what that just said?
That just sounded like it said it's the Lord.
Oh my gosh.
We usually only get Vincent, but
Yeah, everybody's agreeing it said Vincent. Are you stuck in between worlds?
Voice in me is.
Said charger.
And.
What do you want with the charger? Sensor in the background was Vincent. Charger.
Is he physics?
Is he quitting? Is that what they said?
Is he putting things in the closet?
Yeah, he's setting up the closet with the toys and stuff. What year is it to you? That was Vincent. What year is it? Thank you for the gifts. The OG Toast 2.
You know.
Sound for lunch. Thank you for the roses. How does the world end? Hello from Scotland. K-Town King, thank you for the little confettis. City Morgue in Maryland, Maxine. Whoa. That just yelled and I heard Vincent in the middle of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally said Vincent again. Vincent just came back in. What do you want with him? Wing
What did it
Jam?
say?
Wing Jam, thank you for the gift. It said Vincent in the middle of that.
I just gotta put a battery in this real quick.
Thank you for the confetti. Thank you for the panda Wing Jam. Allie is my girlfriend. Thank you for the roses. What do you want with us? Ellie is my girlfriend. Thank you for the roses. Someone asked, was I possessed at one time? Yes, I was.
Bless you, whoever's.
Thank you.
Thank you for all the gifts. And I'm Cloven O2.
Did they want the Phasma in the closet with them?
Bronte LeBlanc, thank you for the heart hands. That
Will you ask them if they want that in there?
Yeah, I'm waiting for them to respond. It's about 3 seconds delay. Do you want the Phasma box in the closet? Yes.
They do?
Yeah.
Just go with the first 3.
No silence. Yes. Yes. I saw a lot of yeses pop up first.
Okay.
Dirty Max, Kristen, thank you for the gifts.
No, yes.
Let's just go with yes for right now. Do you want to grab it?
Yeah.
There's a lot
I
more
threw
yeses.
a couple pieces of
A lot more
equipment.
yeses than there is noses.
In between.
They're in between.
Someone asked earlier, are you stuck in between worlds? There's your answer.
Oh yeah.
In between.
I didn't hear that, but
Very
Bennett just
clear.
said that someone asked,
Yeah.
and it said in between. So I put a couple things in here. What was that? Okay. Put some glasses on Bennett's.
Oh, thank you. All good.
Okay, so I put some equipment in here with you guys. We're gonna go, I just wanna show you guys where you're at. You're in the closet, just north of the stairs. That just said Bennett. Yeah, and we're gonna put you guys in the closet. Now we're gonna leave, hold on one second. We're all gonna leave. We're gonna put you guys in the closet. Blow out that candle just since we won't be in here. Thank you. We're all, if you want, or yeah, just so I can show you guys leaving. Neil's sitting here playing what we got.
I'm
backpack.
watching, I'm answering questions.
Just kidding. You can leave anything you want in here. We're gonna leave them in here for about 5 or 6 minutes alone. Has anything happened with any of the cabinets since all that?
Nothing's quiet.
Do you want to leave? I can put Ben and I'll throw the flashlights in the closet since we'll be outside.
Oh, that's what I was just doing, trying to help that one.
Okay, so they're gonna leave.
Watch that branch. Oh, leave the door open so air comes in.
Well, no, I want to shut it because I want them to know like
I know.
100%'s on the up and up here.
We have to duck under the force.
It's all right.
Yeah, I know. I thought.
Watch your foot. Sorry. I didn't mean to, Neil. Sorry, buddy. I'm gonna grab a flashlight here for you guys. I want to leave the doll in here because the doll is definitely an attractor. A lot of the spirits are said to be children, so I think that could be a potential magnet. I want to just make sure we got everything in sight. You guys good with that? We're gonna bring Linko here in just a little bit. Do you guys, I don't know how dark you want it in here. Whoa. Now pretty soon, if we can get our personal accounts to 1,000, we can do a split screen, which is gonna mean that we can go, we can verify that we're outside with you guys when we're in a different part of the house or something. Help our personal accounts get to 1,000. That way we can do side-by-side screenshots. and interact with you guys while we're outside and you guys are in here. So one second here. Make sure the battery's in this bad boy. Okay, I'm gonna show that. You want the door in the shot too? I'm trying to see how I can get all this in the shot, you guys. I can't get the door in the shot. I can get it like that. If you guys are okay with that, you'll be able to see the door shut. You can see there's nothing on that side but a wall. I can show that because that's going to show that the door is going to be shut. You guys okay with that? Make sure the battery is plugged into the phone. Okay. Give me about 30 seconds to get outside of the house. You guys are on your own.
We're working.
From New to pop up.
Cream. That
Most importantly,
This is producing. But so little. Tell.
what?
Media effect. So they were talking black. Careful with that.
Politics.
Foul teaching. Member content.
Just those.
Look here. Networking.
Full of tech.
Sleep.
Wait. You know, obviously. Found for that. Just bring up. Jargon. Oh. It's not really that.
Right.
Those champions.
What happened?
In preparation.
And
Where is
Multiple. Incline. Batteries.
sensor.
Who investigated them?
Years ago.
What's my phone? Yes, global. Explain.
Privacy. Entertainment. Dreams.
Hold on, you guys. Your battery there went dead on the light, and we just heard a loud crash. We could hear it from outside, actually.
Yeah, totally. All
Wow.
the way outside, you could hear
Yeah,
that.
you could totally hear that. We got to get another battery on the. Here, do you want to hold this 1 second?
Yes, for sure.
1 second. I just gotta we're replacing the battery on the camera pack.
It
Wow, you
kills
can
the
do
light.
that all the way outside.
Oh yeah,
Legit, that was loud.
that was loud. So funny because it went killed the light. Didn't want anything seen. Again.
Okay, we got
There
a
we
new.
go.
There we go.
Perfect. The candle did. I blew the candle out
Yeah, we
early
blew
before we
that out when we were
left.
outside.
Right here. Crystal, thank you for the roses.
Bennett, what do you
We-
do? You want to bring the music box upstairs?
Oh
in-
yeah, yeah. Let's head upstairs.
I'm dying of thirst. I have no water here, you guys.
Megan and Binks, thank you for the roses. Jord of the thank you for the roses.
Okay. 1 second here.
Yeah, we were watching. This was like.
Here, can I see that light?
She-
2 seconds.
Thank you for the heart hand thingy. He's setting the batteries in this thing.
That was pretty active as
It
far as being
was.
in the closet. Let's actually go out where it's cooler for just a second.
Okay.
If that
We
works.
can walk outside and I can answer questions.
And we'll just grab some gear. real
Yeah,
quick.
I was watching the flashlight turn on and off too.
I didn't have my phone. You guys have it.
Oh, I know.
We're gonna come out where it's a little cooler, guys.
Just for a second. See, they're out there by the cars. Okay. Yeah, when listening to it, like, interact with itself up, like, in the closet is like a full conversation between multiple spirits.
Right?
It's so crazy. Okay.
Do you want to answer some questions? I'll get the music box. It's not turning on, so I'm gonna
Uh-oh.
get a couple.
Bronte, thank you for the hearts.
Isabel?
Who is Isabel? We don't know who Isabel is, but we can... What?
That's not what they named the dog.
No, I don't think so.
That name sounds familiar.
I know,
for
that's
some
what
reason.
I'm trying to remember.
So, we don't know who Isabel is, but it sounds familiar. Yeah, we were watching the live. Let's see. Oh, I can actually take my mask off out here. Oh, he's trying to set this up. Let's see. Oh, set power down. That's a really good idea.
Trigger, do you want to take the music box
See
upstairs?
more
in
Bronte.
the...
Oh.
You don't have to. You don't want.
Well, I will.
No, you don't have
But
to.
I'm
if you
nervous.
don't- If you don't feel good about
No,
it.
I totally will. I'll go up. Where are you wanting me? In the nursery or in the
Okay. Let's just make sure it's
creepy room?
working.
Oops. Did we not reply? Yay!
Yep, okay,
Perfect.
cool.
Okay, thank you for all the gifts, everybody. You're all
Yes, you guys are
amazing.
amazing.
Thank
Put
you
the camera
so
on
much.
your beautiful face for a minute.
Why?
Let them see who. Because, like, I am sweating up like a.
Oh, why? Hot too. They said Isabel. Yeah, I don't know who Isabel is, but we can go in and ask.
Are they getting Isabel?
Yeah, they got Isabel in the closet. And they said my name a lot in there. I was
Oh
listening
yeah.
to that. Yeah,
Then
I
it's
was
a
listening to that.
superstar.
Christy Ray and Grace, thank you for the roses. Sound, thank you for the roses. So I'm kind of abbreviating your guys' name. Thank you for the presents, everybody. Yeah, I know I stepped into the circle when I tried to blow out the candle. Oops. I'm already
Hey.
cursing. I'm already cursing
Oh my
myself already. Yeah, I noticed it too. And everybody was like pointing that out. I'm like, oh, great. Okay, yeah, I did. I acknowledged that I did. And that was a
100% out
big...
here while you go up there? Ask the viewers.
Do
They're
you
your-
want me
they're your
in the
fans.
house alone?
Whoa.
What?
Big heart.
Holy
What?
crap. No, did you not see that behind her?
What?
I
I didn't hear anything or see anything.
You just lit up like
no,
huge
yes, yes.
behind you. Did you not see that?
I was watching the phone.
I
Watch
didn't
this.
see.
Watch on
Thank you for
'cause
the
it's a- watch this on
origami.
the
Thank you
feed.
for the roses. Is it the light behind me? The street light?
No.
No.
No, everybody does not want me to go in there by myself.
Holy crap, that like
Bring
flashed
Malinka
behind
with
her.
me. Thank you. Got a special relationship with Malinko since I accidentally released him. Most people are saying no, they do not want me in the house alone.
Tyler, do you want to go in with her?
Yeah, I'll go in.
I gotta cool off a bit. I am like
You're
it
like
is- it's
dying of
insane.
heat.
Like I
Soaking wet.
if are you guys cool going in there?
Yeah.
I don't care. Yeah.
You're the
At least
master
there's a
getting
little bit of
EVPs,
safety.
man. Like getting like your
Yeah,
live
I'll go in and
photos.
Take some
'Kay.
photos.
Okay, so
Tyler and I will tackle it by ourselves.
You guys cool with that?
Yeah.
Take
with that.
whatever equipment you want. Let
Yeah,
them
for
run
sure.
it.
For
Here's your
sure.
music box.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'm not going in alone now. Tyler's going in with me, so that's fair. And say goodbye to Vincent. You can stay out here for just a minute.
I have to cool off. Like I don't know what it is out here. It's like humid tonight.
Thank you for the llamas and the otters.
And everybody loves Tyler and Ben.
And
so
Neil's out here
rock this.
chilling. Well, you can kind of, I can't see in the, sorry,
I'm here.
bad lighting. He's over here.
Turn the camera.
Well, I only have one hand, so I can't
Oh.
see. Sorry, he's in the dark. Just chilling, Neil. There. So now they know they're out here. Okay. We will go upstairs. Tyler is just getting something out of his car. Okay. Vincent is chicken. Vincent's fun. I will.
Wait for Tyler.
You can bring whatever you want up there to maybe attract the child spirit if you're down. I don't know. It's up to you.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'll take the music box. Thank you for the flowers. Thank you for the roses. Thank you for the sun something. Thank you for the roses. I might need you to do me a favor and carry this music box just while I enter in here. Okay. I will flip the camera around. Oh my gosh, I thought I left that. Forgot I left that gun.
Pete, what?
Okay, there we go. Okay. Don't take me. Oh, we're definitely taking the music. Sorry. Oh, I thought I flipped that. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Having technical. Did it? Sorry, I'm trying to get this camera to flip and it is not working with me. That's really weird. Hold on, everybody. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay. What do we want upstairs? Oh, he didn't shut the door. Shut the door. Cannot believe I walked back here by myself because this hallway always freaks me out. Okay. Okay. What do we want upstairs? Aliens and llamas and bats, thank you. Okay. What do we want?
I heard it say ball. Should we take the ball?
Yeah, definitely take the ball. Okay, got it?
Should we take
The music box for sure.
music box? Should we
Maybe we'll mute this
go to the door?
and you try the necrophonic upstairs.
Okay.
And shut this off for now. Okay, sorry everybody. Okay, maybe
You grab Dolly here.
Periscope.
Periscope.
The doll, someone wants the doll too. Okay,
The doll.
yeah.
Come here, baby.
Okay. I don't know if you guys know how much I hate the freaking upstairs. The spirit up here messes with me. I don't appreciate it. Okay. Which side? Left or right?
Kids room or master bedroom?
Left. That's the first response. Left. There we go. Oh, of course they had to pick this room. Okay. All right. So you have your phone for the necrophonic.
I'm getting a headache already.
I know. Maybe go set the music box in the opposite room for the nursery, so that if something triggers over there, we'll know. It is really unbelievably hot in here. And for everybody who doesn't know, this is where I saw my very first apparition, was in that closet. Yeah, the top hat man is just a joke. I am getting friggin' chest pains already. I know that sounds crazy, but oh man. Oh, did you? Maybe we should have grabbed like the REM pod or something to set up with the doll and the ball. We'll grab it in a second. Where? Geez, Zeri, thank you for the panda.
Okay, where do we want?
Music box in the other room, maybe the periscope. Ah! Ah! Oh my gosh! Was that in the ceiling above us?
It's like in the wall.
Oh my gosh. Black light. I don't have the black light. That Vincent has that one. Oh my gosh.
That'll make your
Okay,
butt
don't.
hole
Yeah, that's not. Okay, freaking out. Sorry.
Where do we want this?
Maybe in the hallway. Yeah, I put it in the hallway.
Right here.
Just where Top Hat Man loves to be.
And music box we want in here.
In the nursery.
Nursery.
For the spirits in this house. Oh my gosh! Freaking Periscope! Tyler, it went off right after you left.
Oh.
Did anybody else see that?
Y'all come.
That's the first time it has lit up all night. It kind of started in the room towards me and then walked out towards you. And for people who are saying they've got a headache, I am getting one too. And I think Tyler actually just said he was getting one when he entered the room. Okay. And it sounds like you can still hear Vincent and Neil outside, so slight talking. That was on this wall. That was on this wall. That was on this wall. Did you hear it over there?
I heard it over here.
I heard it right here. That sounded like it was right next to me.
The child thing's not going off.
Did it calibrate? I didn't even hear it calibrate.
Yeah, it calibrated. It was like footsteps on the roof or something.
It was in the bathroom, right?
No, that was like up above.
That was above us?
I mean, if you look
like
over,
in the prayer room?
If you look up here, I mean, there's space for.
But
Jesus knows what up.
For people who don't know the history of this house, Anson had built secret prayer rooms. One of the entrances was through here. They kind of closed them off and stuff like a while ago. It's a praying mantis egg. Nice. Sorry, I am like full on anxiety right now for a second. Oh my gosh.
It's heavy in here.
It is so heavy. If you're in here, will you please make a loud noise in here again? Top Hat Man is a spirit that lingers kind of up in this room on top of the stairs and, well, on the whole stairwell, actually. He's been seen by many people, and that's why he got the label Top Hat Man, because people would bring in completely different groups, didn't know anything about the other people, all saw the same thing, and it was a guy in a top. Oh my gosh, that is in the ceiling again, I swear.
Up here?
Okay. That sounds like it's in the ceiling. Sorry guys, I can't. I'm not tall enough.
Here, let's see. What way is the camera facing? The way
that
the
way.
light is?
Sorry, we're trying to let you guys see. Do you guys see anything?
Oh, it's like the. Oh, what the? Oh.
What?
There is a antenna up there.
There's an antenna?
Yeah, it's got like reflective whatever's on. So for a second, it looked like two red eyes.
Oh,
Like,
oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Raccoons? Would there be raccoons in the ceiling?
I mean,
That is 100%
was
in the
the
freaking ceiling. That is in the. Ah! Sorry guys, I'm trying to lift you up in there.
short people problems here.
I can't see. You guys are my eyes. Like, I legit can't see anything. Can you see anything? When we lift you up in the ceiling, can you see anything? Okay, can you do the necrophonic by chance? Oh, see, now he's using a stool. A little drawer stool.
Midget problems.
Can't see far enough? Okay.
What if I flash a picture like I did when we got the
Yeah,
voice?
try that. Sorry, we're trying to get you high enough. It sounds like 100% like it's in the ceiling above us, which is creepy because it's the prayer room. Okay, it might be crazy that I'm hearing shit. Or stuff, sorry. Okay, lifting you up in the prayer room. Can you see anything there? I actually heard a creak on that one. Okay. I wish I was taller, then I could get you guys higher. Okay, sorry. Nothing? So there's nothing in the ceiling, or at least nothing that's... Okay, you're hearing that, right? The ball is right there for people who are wondering what...
Hopefully I caught that on my photo.
Tyler, I don't think was whispering. No, were you whispering? That was right by you.
Yeah, I haven't been whispering. Let's see what the pictures are like.
Let's go blackout for a second. Wonder, you should turn the necrophonic on too. I'm gonna turn. People say they hear whispering in. Someone. Yeah! It sounds like there's something in the ceiling.
We're hearing noises up in the ceiling.
You can hear it outside where we're at. It sounds like you guys are smacking on the inside of the window.
It sounds like there's something up in the ceiling from where we're at.
You can hear it outside.
So we're
It's
lifting.
not us.
Huh?
It's not us.
You can 100% hear it. It's like, it sounds like you guys are smacking on the exterior window.
I lifted the camera up into the prayer room and people heard whispering in the camera. Because I'm trying to get the camera up in the ceiling to hear like where the noises are coming from.
So you're not even in the
No, we're in.
nursery?
No, we set the music box up over there and then came over here because people said to go this way. So we've just been listening, nothing with the music box, but there's banging in the ceiling above us.
It sounds like you guys
But
are
people-
you know the window outside?
Prayer room, I imagine, is probably a portal for sure in this house.
It's like you can hear it smashing. Like it sounds like you guys are hitting the window.
Yeah, it's loud.
And then it heard you scream a second ago.
Oh yeah, sorry.
No, it's all good.
Let's see if we can hear the whispering in the prayer room again. Wonder if there's
You
prayers.
guys good, Dan?
Yeah, we're good.
Alright.
Okay, I'm taking you back up in the prayer room. See if you get whispering. Tyler, go quiet for just a moment. We're going quiet.
Okay.
That sounds like a zipper from downstairs. Oh my god. Okay. Anything? I can't hear anything, so if you're hearing whispering on the app, like that's, or not the app, but on the phone.
Something sounded weird.
If there are any kids in the house, will you please go? What was that? Will you please go touch the music box? Okay, necrophonic. And then there's this if you need it.
What's the...
It's Wonder
Sounds like
Wonder Boom, I think. Am I right?
Sound like there's a footstep.
Yeah, I heard that too. Sounded like adult chanting from the prayer room. That is comforting.
Adult chanting?
Adult chanting, yeah.
Oh, a doll chanting.
If you got that on recording, please send that to our email at staff@paranosis.com. I would love to hear that because, like, from where I'm at, I cannot hear anything.
Whoa.
Why is it dark? I just made it dark. Okay, now I got the necrophonic. Who's in the ceiling? Did that say
Yeah.
demon? Demon.
Again.
Again. Oh my god. Did you hear that? That was footsteps on the stairs. Yes. Yes.
Dude.
Dude. Dude.
Exactly, dude. What is going on?
That was a. Did you hear that noise?
I'm hearing something.
Woman. Where did we leave? Where did we leave the REM pod?
That's
Where's-
downstairs, isn't
Yeah,
it?
was that in the closet?
It's under the stairs, yeah.
Who's down there messing with the REM pod? That's holding it.
Is it still going?
Yeah, it was holding. Who's down there? That's a demon again. Again. Door?
If this is saying what
Bedroom?
we think it's saying, you're not welcome here. You're to leave immediately.
Hide.
Is there anyone here with us right now?
It's saying that a lot. Who is Isabel?
Did it just say is
Did it?
one at a time,
Guilty.
please.
It said guilty.
Haunted?
What was that?
That was creepy.
Blinking light in the nursery? Are you serious?
Is there?
Do you want us to go over to the nursery?
Should we go to the nursery?
No.
Foot.
Foot? Blinking. I don't.
Hold on a second. I'm just gonna switch batteries on my light.
Oh, okay.
Don't leave me in the dark.
No.
Carol. There we go.
This. Okay, we're gonna cross over to the nursery for a minute.
Is there anyone in the nursery right now?
Me. Do you want us to go over there? Oh,
Why is that lady
I am
like,
getting a-
howling?
I don't know, but I'm getting a weird pain in my chest again. Is
I'm starting to feel sick to my stomach.
yeah, I'm getting
This is picking up.
yeah, I'm getting pain. Is that you? Is that you messing with us? Okay. I swear something just freaking grabbed my leg. Okay. You do not have permission to touch us. Okay. Something is taking not a very good turn.
There's like a numb spot on my back.
Really? Who is messing with us? I checked my leg, but my legs are in like leggings.
Can you sing us
Do we
a
check
song?
your back really fast too? Do you mind showing your back? Where was it at?
It's like right
Trying not to.
under my shoulder blade.
Sorry. This light is not the most helpful. Don't really see any like scratching or anything. Nothing yet.
Now it just feels like
Yeah, I hear the kids talking too. Okay, something is
it's
not.
like I just pulled a muscle through.
Didn't see any markings. Okay, I'll try to cross over for a second, see if maybe it lightens up. I'm not gonna step on the periscope. If there's anybody still down there, will you please trigger the REM pod again? I said no. I heard that. Did you hear that? Was that downstairs?
There's a knock in the ceiling up here.
Oh, was it the ceiling? We are at 15%. I need to go grab Vincent because he's got the external battery. Oh, wait, no. I've got it. Never mind.
Okay.
Sorry, peeps.
We're gonna
Okay.
say goodbye for now.
Okay. No, keep that on for just a moment.
Keep going.
Yeah, come into the nursery. There's no. Oh, I just triggered the music box. Who's in here? Shame.
Kiss your mother with that mouth.
Oh, they're down by the gate, so they're clear out there.
Are there any children with us right now?
Was that in the ceiling again? Or was that outside? That said burn.
That was in the
Are you moving? Okay, Tyler, move a little bit. Okay, that motion, the music box was just going off.
It was? But silently?
Yeah, I saw the light blink. But you're not triggering it. Isabel, is that you? Wait. That's not you. But did you see it light up that time? See?
Yeah, it's out here. I was back here.
Dog. Future Warrior, thank you for the roses. Oh my gosh.
There's a lot more. There's a lot more children's voices coming through now.
Yeah.
Yes, we're live.
How many kids are here? Did that say 2? And a little kid?
Yeah, it said 2 and Thomas the toy engine or whatever.
Tiny Bean, thank you for the panda. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the gifts.
Oh, did that say train?
Did that say train? There's train tracks. Do you like the train? Do you want us to read you a story?
Something's moving.
Oh.
Hello? Hello to you too. Oh, I'm getting a headache big time. Are you messing with me and giving me a headache? Hello. Do you want the ball? Mine. Do you think the ball is yours?
Vincent?
Was that footsteps in the hall?
Is anyone here? Living?
Oh, freaking yes! Something was touching my shoulder. Is there something on my shoulder?
No, you're good.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Bennett, again. Were you? Did I say he's in position?
Dude, I keep hearing shuffling like behind me.
Here. I don't know, but I actually think I just heard a voice in the hall.
Don't?
I'm gonna set this.
Is that you shuffling around?
Setting this down.
Yeah.
Yes, I heard that. Yeah.
What's your name?
BR.
BR? Bennett Ring?
Yeah. Vincent will actually call me BR.
Ring?
Someone said stand in between the. Okay, I'm gonna do something brave. I do not like doing this because I have been touched with. Okay.
Stop. Don't go. Bennett?
Yeah, I heard that too. Can you guys still hear that? Like, do we need to move the speaker in here a little bit? Wow.
Whoa.
Are you here? Oh, they're coming in the door.
It doesn't help. Whoa, you okay?
Okay, Did anybody else just hear something?
What was that?
I don't know, but something just went by my freaking ear. Hello?
Is that you messing with Bennett?
Yeah.
Where?
Very quietly. Something was like right next to my freaking ear.
You've heard
And then-
you've heard a couple things in your ear tonight, haven't you?
Yeah. Down in the living room and then right here.
Derry? Bobby? Vincent?
Whoa.
What's my name?
Bait. That I do not like.
Shark bait. Ooh ha ha.
I'm getting really, really dizzy right here.
I kind of feel like that's kind of a... Right there, you have energy coming from here,
Yeah.
the room, up the stairs. Maybe that's why you like standing right there on that landing.
I don't like standing right here though. It's too much.
It's ready. It's here. What the?
What was that? What was
Was
that?
that in the
What was that? I have no idea where that was at. That was freaking loud.
Scraping.
That was like...
right below us.
You can hear them outside with the chain.
But yeah, there's...
The REM pod is still here. I don't know if it was this one we were hearing or the...
It literally sounded like someone clawed the ceiling right there. Which is right above where we were standing.
No one's in there. Oh my god. It's freaking as quiet as can be. Where is that? Where is that? That's in the burned out side of the room. That was back in here.
Who is scratching the ceiling?
Demon? Again? There's nothing in there. I'm trying to show you guys. Sorry, it's hard to see. Okay.
Run.
Yeah, that's definitely what we're doing right now.
Okay.
Okay.
We're going to turn off the microphone, so we say goodbye to you. And you were to leave it at that.
Okay, the doll is up there in the room. We took her up there with the ball.
Yeah, the doll's up with the ball.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Okay, necrophonic is dead. Not dead, but off for now.
Do we want to...
Probably regroup and maybe see if they want to go down in the basement, maybe? I don't know. They're outside for so long because they wanted us to come in here alone.
It's also
To see what we got.
outside.
They took a break and said, hey, go in there alone, see what happens.
We all need some fresh air.
Which is probably...
Do it there.
No. Yeah, I'm down to take a break outside for a second.
Should we go
Yeah,
see how they're doing?
yeah, and then maybe... I don't know if you want to head to the basement after that, maybe? I don't know. Oh my gosh, my feet walking through here. Okay.
You got light?
It's gotten really, really, really quiet. Like, all of a sudden. Hey, Vince!
Yeah, over by the car.
Sorry. Sorry, everybody. Just need to step outside for a second. I don't know if we want to... There was just so many freaking scratches and bangs. I just had to step.
Were you guys knocking on the wood and stuff on the
No,
window?
it sounded like there was something in the freaking
'cause you can hear
ceiling.
it out here.
All right.
I just have to step outside for a second.
What's going on?
I was just getting sick.
Where's Ty? Oh,
He's right
Yeah,
there,
he's coming
coming out the
You
door.
alright?
Yeah, I was just getting kind of.
what's going on?
I was just lost. So I was just stepping outside for a second.
You okay?
Yeah.
Let me get. I've got a water.
Yeah. People are thinking maybe the basement now, but I just had to step outside for a second.
Get some water. Take a break for a second. You okay?
Yeah, I'm.
It sounded like
What's
Sorry,
going
I'm
on?
starting to freaking lose my train of thought. Like,
Everything out here.
Are you getting?
Yeah, it sounded
Are you okay?
It sounded like you guys
Bennett, you okay?
knocking on the
Like,
wall or on
you know
the-
what I'm
That
starting?
was loud. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like.
What's
right
going on?
above.
I
Yeah.
can't talk.
Is she okay?
Yeah, Vince was-
Tyler?
I
What's?
can't freaking.
Was she? She wasn't acting like that, was she?
No,
I
she
cannot
came.
speak.
She came out before I did.
But was she acting up? We
No,
don't
she's-
have a phone to watch the feed, so we've been kind of clueless on what's
She
going
was
on.
fine. Are you
I
doing
was,
okay?
I'm struggling to talk. Like I'm like stumbling over words. It feels like maybe I'm not. But
They're
it
saying
feels
check
like
your
I'm
leg.
trying to-
What's going on?
Yeah, I got touched up in the freaking room.
But she's wearing leggings.
I know I'm wearing leggings. I don't.
So you guys
I'm
have
going up
had
the
all
front,
kinds of
so-
stuff
Yeah, there's
happening?
like nothing on my leg.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
I think they just wanted to see your leg.
Probably.
You all right?
On, like, some shim.
Was she acting kind of weird in there?
Burned, so we checked
You guys
the
are
front,
acting
nothing.
both kind of like out of it a little bit.
I don't know. I mean, I feel fine. I don't.
They're
know.
saying check your back.
Check my
Well, when
back.
he checked it initially, there wasn't
There
anything.
wasn't anything, but like this part went numb.
Nothing.
You got kind of
I mean,
like
it's a
a.
little bit of red, but not too much.
You guys are both acting a little like. I don't know, like docile.
Docile?
Yeah, kind of like. Yeah.
That's a new one.
No, usually like you come out like freaking out, so I'm like a little concerned. You guys all right? Do you have a water?
Yeah. I think I do. I bought some earlier. So.
They're saying your anxiety and to stop going in the house.
Yeah, you probably
These
Well, I
are
just need to- I need to-
recommendations from the
you
fans.
sit out here and take a break
I'll
with
just
me.
take a break for a minute.
I say we get Malenko out pretty soon. I'm cool to go in the basement by myself if you guys, y'all down?
I'm down. I'm down.
You guys cool?
Go in there alone.
We're down for you to go down.
No, that's what I mean. you guys, it's your turn to take a break. I'm gonna go. It's not cool for you guys to be in there alone.
Do you want me to grab you some equipment? Because there's still... No, you're trying to...
You stay out.
I cannot freaking talk.
You stay out. You good? I'm not. I'm
Yeah,
gonna just.
Necrophonics off.
Equipment's kind of spread throughout the house now because we kind of just...
Okay, you guys stay here. Y'all good?
Yeah.
Okay, they're gonna stay here. I'm a little worried, like legit. I'm a little worried actually, if I'm not gonna lie to you guys. They're acting a little strange. My phone's hooked to the camera rig here. And so I don't know what they had experienced or anything like that. Give me 1 second before I read. We're gonna, Neil's outside, Tyler's outside, and Bennett's outside. I don't know what was going on in the house because my phone, Tyler has his phone, Bennett's phone is there, Neil's phone's dead. Yeah, we didn't have any way to watch the feed, unfortunately, so I don't know. I'm going to take you guys in the pit, the basement. That's me touching the REM pod. I'm not going to take a ton of equipment. I kind of like to vibe on myself. I'm going to actually take you guys where you haven't been tonight. I'm going to take you downstairs. Huh. I thought we closed these, but I don't know if they had I don't know, that's kind of weird. Okay guys, we're gonna venture downstairs. Hey, really quick, did you guys do anything with the cabinets?
No, I didn't touch the cabinets. And I honestly didn't even notice them when I was walking through.
Yeah.
Well, I was leaving, looking for equipment, and I just happened to pan over with the camera, and I noticed that 2 of them were open. But I thought we shut all the
I did
cabinets.
not touch them. I didn't even.
I didn't pay attention to the
I didn't
cabinets.
either.
To be honest.
When I was passing
walked
through the
straight
kitchen,
out.
I pretty much just tried to get right through and out.
All right, they're saying. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm gonna take you guys downstairs. This is the only way downstairs. Okay. She's got her phone? Okay. I'm gonna take you guys downstairs. 1 second. Let me grab some keys. 1 second. Here. Yeah. Yeah, you want to grab it? Is there tape on it so I can actually set it? Okay.
Here, can you have a laser grid down there?
Whoa.
Firework.
Okay. I'm not jumpy at all. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, you guys stay out here. Nope.
No, I'm not going down there.
Yeah, I'm gonna take them down.
You can see all the big spiders and stuff.
Yeah, thanks. So I'm gonna take you guys into probably one of the darkest points of the house. And that's down here. Let's shut the door behind me. Whoa! Crap, these stairs are so... Okay, we're going... Wow, this is next level, you guys. Oh my gosh, it stinks so bad down here. Let's see if I can turn that light up just a little bit. These are legit tunnels under here that I'm gonna step down here for 1 second. Let me put my keys back away. So this is where we were originally, upstairs, where I said it smells moldy. Like, if I'm gonna be real, yeah, it's not like a really comforting smell. Okay, let me see if I can kind of show you guys. Okay, so there you can actually see into the kitchen. There you can kind of see into the bathroom. There you can kind of see upstairs. So we're legit just right down here. Whoa! Holy crap! That just came from upstairs. I do not feel safe being under this part here. That's creepy. Okay, just to kind of give you guys, whoa. I don't know if that was something under my foot. So this is, thank you for the confetti. This is the front door up there that kind of overlooks into this room that I kind of showed you at the very front of the live. And now I'm getting turned around. Hey, seriously, okay, wait. I just came this way because okay. So I'm going to take you guys into what they call the weight room. I'm not going to lie, I do not feel comfortable coming down here by myself, but I think they need a break. So this is the weight room, And we were told it was the weight room. I thought it was because there's weights in here. But the fact of the matter is, it was believed that Anson Call would lock his wife's in this room. That's not very comforting. That's black mold right there. That's legit what I could smell. That is black mold. Can you guys see that? That's black mold all over the base. This is getting super crazy risky. Okay, so I'm just going to be brief in here. This is where it was said that ends. Oh! Holy crap! Guys! 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 That damn door's locked! Guys! Get me out! Neil! Holy crap, you guys. Hold on 1 second. That freaking door is locked! Neil! Neil! Get it! Guys, hold on. I am stuck in this damn closet. There. Bennett! Tyler, anybody that can hear me. Holy crap, you guys get me out of here! Neil! Bennett! I'm in the weight room! It's locked! It's locked! Damn it, it's locked, dude! Holy crap. Holy crap. Okay? Dude, that freaking door is locked on me. Was that turned? Was that locked?
No, I didn't touch that. I didn't touch that.
Dude, that thing was locked on me, bro.
That felt like something was holding it.
Dude, that was locked. I went in there to show them where he would lock them.
Right.
And I heard the door close behind me. And it was locked, man. Hell no. Hell no, dude. I am not kidding, bro.
Yeah, I couldn't.
That is nuts, dude.
You were pushing on it, I was pulling on it, and it wouldn't budge. Like, this wouldn't even really turn at all.
That is nuts, dude. That was freaking locked. I was kicking the freaking door. I was 100% kicking that. Dude, there's black mold in there, man. Yeah. I was legit showing them the black mold. I want to show you guys something. There's a deadbolt on the outside of a closet that does not have any entrance points except for where vandalizers have kicked holes in the walls. That locks from the outside. This is the inside of the closet. Dude, man, I was kicking that thing, bro. I was gonna flip crap, dude. You guys, it's called the weight room because it's believed that he would lock his wife's in here and tell him to get right with God. That's why we found out it was called the weight room. It's also very mysterious that there's a 2,500 pound safe in here.
Whoa.
What was that?
Where did that come from?
There is nothing like...
No, where did that big ass bolt just came out of like nowhere?
Did it really?
Yeah. I saw it looked like it dropped from right here, but there's
nothing that a big lag bolt that size
nothing that size
would hold.
Dang sure.
It's believed that Anson Call would also hide silver and gold inside of the walls. That's why inside a lot of the sheetrocking, you can tell that vandals have actually broke through panels of drywall where you can see actual cabinets behind the drywall. There's nothing in the vault now. Someone years back cut a hole in the side of it. You out of here? Oh, okay. No, I'm good. I got something. I'm just not going back in that closet. Hell no.
I was gonna say, even when
Dude.
you're checking in there, you're not keeping 1 foot out.
Dude, yeah. No, we don't know why the safe was in here. We don't believe that belonged to Anson Call, but it is strange because the size of that safe.
How would you even get that down?
I know these aren't your standard 4-foot openings. That's probably what he'd say about 3.
Yeah, I mean that's brick right there.
Yeah, that wouldn't fit. If you guys can see, this safe is almost as tall as the ceiling.
That's like.
And the ceiling has,
maybe 3.
and that's brick.
Yeah, it's like this stuff right here.
That was so scary, man. I am freaking out. I'm like still like shaking. Thank you so much for the roses.
I'm glad we got you out of there.
Yeah. Thank you, man. I do appreciate that. That's me. I'm setting up. Are you heading out? I'm all right at now. I'm just not going to touch that closet again, man.
Scream bloody murder.
Thanks for coming to my save, dude. That was legit. I have no voice. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I am officially, yeah. That was it for Vincent. Man. Really quick, when the explosion happened in 1997, I'm going to show you guys where that happened. You can still smell. It actually happened in this room right over here. And you can tell it what it did to the roof here. Well, it took 5 county fire departments to come and put this fire out when it happened in 97. Because there were live rounds of ammunition throughout the house, which means when the fire happened, gunshots started happening. It was actually just the shells getting so hot that they were exploding, and so they couldn't jump in and immediately put out the fire because there were gunshots, they thought. They didn't know what it was. So it took 5 fire agencies to put this fire out. Whoa, 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 whoa. That is holding on green. Wow. You can tell the door has again been kicked down, and it's really strange because throughout the whole house, all the doors are wood, except for in this room, they're 18-inch metal doors. Man, that freaked me out, you guys. I'm so freaking... I apologize for... See, it's locked again. That is nuts. And there's spiders everywhere in here. And Barbie dolls. Gosh, man. And you can see like some of the old tunnels, because there was tunnels that went through here. They've been sealed off. Holy crap! Tyler? Tyler? Tyler! Oh my God. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Oh my God. You guys, I do not have a flashlight. Hold on. Tyler? Hold on. I'm getting out of here. 1 second, you guys. I cannot. I'm going to have to use the light from the phone. My light just went out on the camera rig. I cannot see it. I cannot see a thing. You guys hold on 1 second. I'm trying not to panic right now because I know, guys, I can't see a damn thing. I am turned around. Hold on. Crap. Hold on, you guys. 1 second. My light is 100% dead. Tyler? Holy crap. Hold on. Dude, my light went dead.
You need light?
No, I'm coming out, bro.
Coming out?
Yeah. I'm done. I'm done down there. Holy crap. Dude, I'm having nothing but bad luck down there. Hold on, I'm gonna flip the camera. You got a light there, cool.
You don't like the dark?
No, dude. Okay, hold on. Sorry, you guys. I had to come out. My light died. Will you walk me in? I've got my backpack inside. You guys okay? That neighbor's sensor light just went off.
It's been flashing on and off constantly.
Not today, Larry. Dude, you guys, are you guys feeling like weird when you go inside? Like, I am like confused.
It's definitely heavy.
Hold on, we're gonna put a new battery in. Sorry, guys. You guys ready for Malenko? These aren't kid vibes down there. I'm telling you, I don't know what that is, but that ain't no kid. Unless it's Damien.
Rosemary's Baby, maybe?
Can you see if this has an A, Rig A on it? Sorry, guys, 1 second. We're getting Malenko out in just a minute. It does? Cool.
Yep, Rig A.
Okay, let me give it this light. Whew, we have a light again. Okay, who, by popular consensus, wants me to get Malenko out of the bag? I don't have a filter on, by the way. This is the reflection of the LED because, that's too much. And so this is just the reflection of the LED. So that's not a filter that you're seeing. So we have a lot of Malenko fans in the house. Now, really quick, to give you a little bit of the backstory on Malenko, he is actually believed to be, I'm trying to think of the tribe that they actually looked up and think that he actually came from. Give me 1 second, I have a note. So, Haitian voodoo relic, we believe, is what Malenko actually is. He was carved from wood. We know he's wood. He's been burnt multiple times. He's caught on fires on some of our lives. People say when they look into his eyes that they are plagued with darkness, with anxiety, with just heaviness, all in all across the board. And so a lot of people don't like him to be unmasked, but a lot of people like that challenge. Now, this is where we would like everybody to get your own paranormal equipment out if you have it at home. A lot of people say that this equipment could be manipulated by remotes or whatnot. I'm not here to change your mind on anything. I'm not here to prove anything. We know what we get is 100% legit. We can't convince anybody of that. Even if you saw it for yourself, you'd still question it. But this is the part of the show where we invite you to participate 100% if you dare, okay? Let me plug this battery in because now the phone battery is gonna die. Nope, we got 29%. This is where a lot of people say, you at home, the viewers, actually have stuff happen while he's unmasked. Whatever you do not want to look into.
What the heck
Was that you? Did you just say, hey?
Yeah, I said, what the heck was that?
Hold on, you guys.
It crashed over here.
Again? Dude, I was downstairs. When I was downstairs, something from up here came down. Legit.
That bolt came down. Yeah, there's lots of stuff coming down.
Well, no, but like when I was downstairs, it sounded like a floorboard came down on me.
Yeah, it sounded like something crashed somewhere. I don't even know.
Holy crap. But check this out, you guys. You at home, this is where we want you to get your equipment out. A lot of people, when they heard that we were going to be playing with Malenko, said, hey, this is exciting because now I'm going to get my equipment out. So I'm going to actually test Malenko. I'm going to play with Malenko. I'm going to see what happens with Malenko. So this is where I want you to take notice of where your phone's batteries are, your flashlight's batteries. Turn out all the lights in your house. Shut the doors, lock them. And if you have anything happen, please email us at staff@Paranosis. As we've had people report some pretty hardcore things. I'm not going to repeat them for the sake of the safety of the viewers, you guys at home. But a lot of people say that a lot of darkness happens. They're plagued with dark thoughts. If you do not want to participate when I get Malenko out, every time I say the word Malenko, Tyler's over here responding to something. What was it this time? Wait!
Ooh, kids room.
Dude!
Music box.
Music box. You guys had that on still?
Yeah, we left it go.
What room?
It's in here. It's across the doorway.
Where's it at? Where's it at?
It's on the shelf here, aimed towards the wall.
Oh my God. Dudes, there's no way that could have triggered.
Yeah,
There's nothing up here whatsoever. Not an investigator. Me and Tyler are the only two in the house.
It goes from there to the wall, so something is crossing.
That's Tyler.
This is me triggering it.
Okay, so when something large moves in front of it, okay, we're gonna step out. If that was you, can you please trigger that device again? That was nuts, dude.
That was crazy.
Because there is 100% nothing that could trigger that. And that hasn't gone off tonight, has it? For you guys, did it?
So yeah, I don't think it went off for us.
We heard that all the way downstairs, you guys. And again, I want to show you. We're upstairs.
Well, so right before that went off, something fell, and I don't know if it was in this room, which would be right below.
That would 100% be below, because if we're right.
Yeah, we were
Okay.
down there looking into the room.
Yeah, so right here under, dude. Okay, so right under here is the room that's burned out under, in the base, like where.
Wait, let's go.
You guys, check it out. That's going off. You can see my reflection in the window. That could not trigger that. Holy.
Hello.
That is legit as it gets, you guys. That is still going off, bro. And I'm over here on the side. Can you please? Dude, now it goes off. Do you feel a shift?
I was just wondering if there would be like a cold spot or something. Oh.
Dude, that's nuts. When you come in, it goes off. When you leave, it goes on. No, it doesn't do it, of course. You okay?
Yeah, just need.
Okay, so I don't know what that is, because anything can trigger this. That does not necessarily mean it's a child, because it's a music box and it's in the nursery. Man.
And then we have the doll and the ball set up in the bedroom.
I do not like to go in his room. I am just, yeah.
Okay.
Whoa! Holy crap, dude. That was loud. That was downstairs. Holy crap. Whoa.
Why is everything banging around tonight?
I have no idea what that was. Here's the deal. I'm going to unmask Maliko here in just a minute. This is the part of the show that if you do not want to participate, this is where you're going to want to turn it off. Not yet, because I haven't unmasked him. But when I unmask Maliko, that is going to be your cue to get out, to turn your feed off if you don't want to participate in that. We love each and every one of you. We want everybody to stay. But with all due respect, we got a lot of hate last week because there was not enough time put on Maliko while he was unmasked. That's why tonight I brought 3 backup batteries. So there will not be any interruption of this live feed. There will not be any excuse for the battery going dead. If it dies, it's because we die or the feed gets cut somehow, but it will not be the battery. We've got 23% on the phone. We got a backup battery in line. It's on. It's going to happen, okay? So we're not going to end with Maliko. We're simply going to put Maliko in front of the camera with the intention on coming back and continuing the investigation. This is for the hardcore viewers only. Thank you so much, Marilyn, for the roses. Thank you, all the gifters. And really quick, I want to thank everybody that sent gifts to our P.O. box over the last couple weeks when we were down and when we were banned off TikTok for a little bit. We appreciate all the care packages, all the fan mail we got. If you want to continue any of that, if you want, and thank you for the glasses. If you want to send any of the members of the team anything, if you want to send haunted objects for us to investigate, send them to P.O. Box 5211. That's 5211. P.O. Box 5211. Salt Lake City, Utah 84106. That is if you want to send fan mail, any objects that you want us to investigate, any care packages, and we thank everybody. And with your permission, if you want us to open the box on the live feed, we will do that. We'll keep you anonymous if you would like to remain anonymous. Thank you guys for the love, the support. We love each and every one of you guys. You can also go to Paranosis.com. We've still got some limited edition Malenko t-shirts. These are limited. We've only got like a few in stock anymore. That's at Paranosis.com. You can also get the Paranosis logos that were created. All our merch was actually created by this guy right here, Mr. Tyler Swain, an awesome artist, an amazing photographer. What's your handle here on TikTok, brother?
Teasman Creative, and I actually just posted my first TikTok video.
Yeah, you actually used to work with Neff. You were an artist for Neff.
I worked for a snow skate surf brand.
That's awesome.
I posted a video about one of my
So go check him out.
Check it out.
And you can also go to @Vincent Lords, @Bennett Rain, @Viking_Mike76, Merc Mern, Neil. You can go to any of our our personal accounts. And here's why we want you to do that. Because if for any reason an account goes down like ours did 2 weeks ago where we were shadow banned for no apparent reason, if we get 1,000 viewers on our personal accounts, we can jump right back on and hit you guys instantly with a follow-up on what's going on, as we don't have the opportunity to go live once that happens if we were to get banned again. We're not anticipating that. We've got a lot of security features in place, and we're actually working with TikTok to find out who was actually spamming the report button so they will actually be blocked from their IP address, not just their username. So we're working with the best now. So please, if you get a chance, go support our live personal accounts. And that'll help us get to 1,000. And this is also going to help us split screen the investigation. So when you guys are saying, hey, how do we know you're outside and not in the house or at a location? We can actually split screen and you can see us all live when you guys are left in a house or a location with a blackout. Give me 1 second. I just got to get a drink here. It is so hot in this house. Let's see, I'm just gonna move a couple things. Yeah, so I'm gonna get Malenko out, but I'm not going to unmask him just yet. I'm gonna give an opportunity for anybody that wants to stay on the feed, to stay on the feed, for anybody that wants to leave. But here's the warning. Paranosis is not responsible, and we hold very dear to our hearts your safety, your well-being. If you have any fear, anxiety, heart conditions, anything that would prevent you medically in a bad way from being a part of this, this is where you're going to want to leave. Because once Malenko is unmasked, we hold no accountability. We want you to stay, but we understand if you leave. Notice right now we have 1,100 live viewers. You guys are what I'm going to call the hardcore fans. And I don't even want to call you fans. I want to call you fan. Whoa. Jeez. Dude, that keeps coming from in this back area. Do you smell like gas almost?
It smells weird.
It does not. It smells like a chemical. Okay, I'm seeing your light. Will you shine that? I'm seeing your light back there. I'm like, okay, guys. So here's where we're going to set up Malenko. Do not expect this live to end Okay, we're going to keep it going as long as we possibly can. Once we unmask Malenko, I'm going to leave you guys in here with Malenko. Do you want to grab Bennett really quick? I don't know how to set up the Phasma. But we're going to just set up a couple things in here. Or actually get her to get the Necro on. That's actually a pretty good app. We're gonna leave you guys in here uninterrupted with Malenko. And let me just actually get him out for just a second. I'm not unmasking him just yet, you guys, okay? Malenko, he's actually in a full cloak right now because of what's been happening with Malenko. Anybody that's watched any of our feeds, anytime that we unmask Malenko, there's been fires, there's been smoke, there's been glowing, there's been movement. We've never fallen short when unmasking this malevolent being. He's a relic of a voodoo nature. We've been advised to cover him. Do you want to get the Necro going?
You want the Necro?
Yes. We were advised by a voodoo practitioner and an occult specialist to cover Malenko's face. This would allow Malenko to still travel with us in some of the most haunted locations in all of the United States, as we've traveled with Malenko all over, and we brought him to absorb energy. That is his purpose. When he's unmasked, he is able to project, he's able to see, he's able to think. We believe, we've been told. With skepticism in our heart, we put him to the test. We would leave him in a room with you guys, with live participants at our live investigations that are open to the public. And I want to announce on July 22nd on Ghost Adventures, you're going to see myself and Bennett Rain one more time on Ghost Adventures for the curse of this great Saltaire. That's coming up on Ghost Adventures, their premiere episode of the season, coming up here in just a couple weeks, July 22nd on Discovery Plus. Ghost Adventures and Paranosis. Check it out if you're a big Ghost Adventures or Paranosis fan or Bennett Rain fan, Vincent Lords fan. We're excited to work with Ghost Adventures. This will be our 7th episode working with the Fantastic Four Ghost Adventures, the original Ghost Adventures, man. It's an honor to work with these guys. So be sure on July 22nd to go to Discovery Plus and check it out. We're going to be rocking live. Well, we'll be live. We recorded it, but it was live and we recorded it with Ghost Adventures. So we're going to get Malenko out here in just a second. Let me just set this camera up. We want it nice and solid. 1 second. We appreciate everybody. Do not leave yet, okay? Here's the deal. Do not leave yet, okay? Because I'm going to get Malenko out, okay? But as I get Malenko out, I'm not going to uncover. I'm not going to unmask him just yet, okay? Give me just a second here. I'm not going to unmask him just yet, okay? I am going to take off the bottom half here. And we're going to leave it masked for just a second until we're ready to give you guys the heads up and the fair warning. Let me plug this battery back in so we don't lose you guys tonight. Thank you so much for the fire. If you're not a big Malenko fan, check back in about 20 minutes. We should have him re-hooded. We're going to leave you guys in here all alone with Malenko.
Yeah, have fun with that.
You ready to go with...
Yeah, I'll just have to start whenever you're ready.
Okay, so I'll let you start that here in just a second.
Okay.
And we're going to head out. Let's see, any other equipment? No, I say we just leave Malenko with that. What are your
You
thoughts?
just want Malenko? Got it.
Yeah, So here's the warning. Right now, we've got 1,000 followers. We've dropped 100 in the last few minutes. When I unmask him in about 3 minutes, if you're not a fan of Malenko, this is where you're going to want to bounce. You're going to want to get out. Because once he's unmasked, do not look directly in his eyes. If you have paranormal equipment, please get it out. Actually, they want the spirit box running.
Oh, they want spirit box?
Let's do that because the spirit box is white noise and it cannot be manipulated. So we're going to get the spirit box out. Okay, but here's the deal. if you're not wanting to see this in 3 minutes bounce, you're going to watch our numbers drop from about 1,000 to about 600. These are the die-hards. That's the die-hards that want this to happen. Once we unmask Malenko, it's all on you guys. We're going to leave the house. You're going to be in here 100% alone with Malenko. Did you hear that? Oh, that's a train. Okay, there's a train going. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
So, thank you, Bobby, for the fire. I love you guys. So we're gonna get the spirit box going. We're actually do you want to fire that bad boy up right now? Put it on a sweep rate of about what, 150. Yeah. Bennett Rain here is our lead investigator here with Paranosis, and she's a goddess. Thank you for the glasses. You guys are awesome. We're gonna leave you guys with the spirit box and with Malenko. Remember, if you're not a fan of Malenko and you do not want to see him unmasked, this is where you're going to want to bounce. I'm going to unmask Malenko in about 2 minutes. Put some glasses on this bad boy.
Ah, glasses.
Yeah, glasses on Malenko. Oh, man. I don't know. I feel it, but I don't know. I'm also nervous. I've got the masked Malenko in my hand, which means on the other side of this camera is the one and only Malenko. Now, a lot of people, how many people are ICP fans? We actually got permission from Shaggy 2 Dope of ICP. Check out our TikTok here in a couple days. We'll actually post those pictures. You can actually go to YouTube after this and go to Shaggy and The Creep YouTube channel. That's Shaggy and The Creep YouTube channel. Shaggy from ICP and The Creep, as well as Ouija Mac, investigated right here at the Anson Call house with us about a month and a half ago. We recorded it. All kinds of hell broke loose. But you guys named Malenko. And a lot of ICP, thank you for the Enchanted Sea theme. A lot of ICP fans were mad that we actually called him Malenko because they said that's a ripoff from the rap group ICP. Well, here's the deal. We got permission from Shaggy 2 Dope of ICP to use The Great Malenko, which was one of their epic albums, The Great Malenko. And that's why we named it that, as you guys, the fans, named it Malenko. We're at 971 live viewers. We're dropping as I'm about to turn this camera over to The Great Malenko. You all right now? Yeah. You all right? Yeah. Okay, here's the deal. I'm getting ready to unmask Malenko. As soon as I am, you're getting a headache? As soon as I unmask Malenko, it's on you guys. This is where you're going to want to get your paranormal equipment out. This is where you're going to want to pay attention to your surroundings. There's no way we could fake this. There's no way that we could go out with 950 viewers. We're dropping. It's going down because people believe in this. This is as real as it gets. If you do not want to look into Malenko's eyes, this is where you're going to want to kill your feed. You all right?
Yeah.
Here, just, why don't you head out now? Bennett's actually...
Turn it up when you're ready.
Bennett, you all right? Yeah. Bennett's going to head out. Just leave it here. Just leave it right here. You all right?
Yeah.
So Bennett's actually going to leave. Don't shut that door, because I'm going to come out with you here in just a second. So this is the part where if you guys don't want any part of Malenko, you're going to want to bounce, because in here just a second, I'm going to unmask the Great Malenko. If you have anything happen, please email us your incidences at staff@paranosis.com. That's staff@paranosis.com. Give us your input. Tell us what happens. Let us know what happens. We will not share your stories unless you ask us to share. Too many great, horrific things have happened to too many amazing people. So if you do not want this, this is where you bounce. If you're a skeptic, here's where I invite you to stay, because there's no way I can manipulate your equipment in your own house. Turn out your lights, do it Paranosis style with nothing, okay? Go in with just your phone, turn out your lights, turn off your TV, anything that could cause any distraction. This is as real as it gets, folks. Paranosis live on TikTok. We're just about to unmask Malenko. I'm going to get a drink, then I'm going to head out. And it's going to be you guys alone in here with him. Not yet. Okay, I'm gonna turn the camera around. It's gonna be on Malenko. This is for you guys, the diehards. We'll be back in about 10 minutes or so. We're gonna leave you guys alone with him. Let me turn up this volume here. We're gonna put it on reverse. We're gonna turn up the volume just a little bit. All right, guys, here we go. I'm gonna turn it around now. Be warned, do not look into his eyes. Whatever you do not look directly into Malenko's eyes. Hey, you guys gonna be on your own just a second here. Holy crap! Oh my God, you guys, hold on. Oh my God. Whoa! Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. We're out. Hold on, you guys. Check this out. Holy crap, Bennett! Everything in here. Everything.
I know.
Holy crap. Get out, get out, get out. Let's go, let's go. Come on, come on, come on. Where's Tyler?
They're still outside.
Come on. Hold on. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Where are they? Dude, everything in there. Come here. You. Come here. You have to see this, dude. You're not gonna believe this. Hold on. Dude, check it out. You know those bangs we heard? You know those bangs? Dude, look at everything in here. Look at every cabinet. Go in the front room, dude. Yeah, dude, check this out. You're not gonna believe it, bro. Dude. Check it out, dude.
Holy crap. Where's Malik? Yeah, where's Malik?
He's right here.
We're with him.
Hold this.
Cover him up.
Yeah, cover his face up.
Holy crap. Dude, let's get out of here. Go, go, go.
There's no.
Are you okay?
Bennett, let's go.
Bennett okay?
Yeah. Come on, this isn't safe. Get out. Go. We're out. Enough's enough. Bennett, come here. What's going on? What's the matter?
I'm just done.
Bennett.
I don't feel good. I'm just done.
Whoa. Are you crying?
No, not at
What's
all.
going on?
I just don't feel good.
Something's wrong, you guys. Something's not right with Bennett. Bennett, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm just done.
Holy crap, you guys. Oh my God.
Thought they were tearing the house apart.
I thought those were firecrackers. Pop, 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 pop. Bennett, you're out of it. What? Talk to us.
I'm just done. I don't feel good. I don't feel good ever since I was upstairs. And then I'm just
We got to get you out of
I
here.
just don't feel good at all.
You guys,
I'm just done.
any last
Guys,
words?
we can investigate, but I'm just done.
No, we're done. Well, I'm not. Hell no. We are not going back in that house. No way. Any last words, bro?
Oh. Yeah, it's been a crazy night. Thanks for joining us.
You seem like up too.
Dude, you guys,
Both seem like you're
It's just
off.
weird. Like, I don't know what's going on.
there's nothing that can describe the amount of fear going right now. Like, this place
We love it.
is cursed. There's no way. There is no way. This Amityville Horror has nothing on this house. This is, I'm going to say, one of the darkest. This is nuts. There's too many times that this has happened. If you want to see it, Ghost Adventures filmed here a couple years ago. You saw it live. You guys saw it live. You guys saw this place in its entirety live. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the roses. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the support. Thanks each and every one of you guys. Thank you for your love and support. Thank you for following Paranosis. We will be back. This is not the end. Thank you guys for the gifts. Thank you for the love. This house is as dark as it gets. Thank you for the love, Rockabilly. Love you guys.
What's weird too is like all of the frequencies.
Hold on. You are not coming with us. You have no power over any of us. You are not allowed to follow us. You have no right to touch us, to follow us. You will not harm these viewers. You will not harm any of us. This is it. This is as far as this goes. We're done with you. You hold no power over us. The power of love and light is higher vibration than each and every one of you. This is dark. This is wrong, and you will not follow us. You have no right to follow us. You will stay. You will stay at the threshold of that door right there. You will not follow us. You will not follow us. You will stay in this house. A big shout out to our amazing moderators for keeping the moderation and the feed going smooth. Casey Michelle, 1129. Thank you so much. We love you. Nobody important. You're super important. Deanna, Taryn, Mama D, thank you for modding with us. Crystal, we love you. DJ Rhythmton, you're a rock star. Thank you for moderating. Merk Mern, we appreciate you. We wish you could be here, but we're glad you're not because of what just happened. Dagrush, thank you so much for your support and helping us. iProxy, thank you. You're a rock star, brother. And thank you for recording all of our lives so we can upload them to our YouTube page, Paranosis. Wing Jam, you're a freaking amazing dude. You're an amazing soul. And thank you for the offer. We're going to take you up on that. We're going to fly out to Florida here soon. You're an amazing group of people. We appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for all the gifters. Thank you for all the live support, all the love, all the thoughts, all the prayers. Thank you for your concerns. Thank you for your gifts. Thank you for your time if you didn't gift. We love each and every one of you guys. We would not be doing this. We've grown from 6 followers, 6, S-I-X, 6 followers less than 2 months ago. We now stand high at over 56,000 followers because of you guys. We are growing because you guys' love and support. If you love what you saw tonight, please share your live feeds. Please share your stories. Please tell your family, your friends. This is not to be taken lightly. This is not entertainment. This is educational. This is paranormal investigating at its best. This is live. As you see it, raw, uncut, unedited. This is as legit as it gets. This stuff doesn't happen without edits. This happens raw. You guys saw it 100% without any edits. Thank you, Marilyn, Sunny, Toll. Thank you guys. Love you guys. You guys want to see my face? I'm actually a little nervous right now. I'm not going to lie. We love each and every one of you. Thank you all for your love. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your time. We would not do this without you. Let's get our following, our personal accounts up to over 1,000 so we can continue to go live if anything happens. In the past, we've had batteries die. We've had phones break. We've had lives be blocked. Enough of that. This is Para-Unity. We support 100% legit paranormal investigators. This is what we do. We love each and every one of the teams out there that are out there to prove the existence and share with the viewers their experience. Everybody investigates different. Everybody has a different style. That's why we do this. Our style is unique to what we do. Ghost Adventures is unique to what they do. Everybody has a unique formula. Support paranormal investigating, whatever you can do. If you're on a team, send us your name. We'll give you a shout out. We love it. This is about unity. That's 100% what we're here for. Thank you for the TikToks. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the llamas, the popcorn. Tyler, what's your emoji, brother?
My emoji?
Yes.
The orange fingers
And the skull. Tyler's the horn fingers of the skull. Neil, he's our security. Put some sirens up or a police stick or something. I'm Popcorn and Red Bulls. Thank you guys for your support. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your energy. We would not be doing this without your energy. we would not be doing this. It's that simple. We would continue to do as we've been doing for the last 6 years, not using a platform to broadcast our live feeds. TikTok has truly been a blessing for us, as now we get to share it with the world, as we've got people in Germany, in China, in Australia, in Europe, all over the world watching this from Magna, Utah. I mean, that is far, far out there. We do it because we love you, and we will be back from a very, very exclusive location next Friday night. It's not in the state of Utah. It's world renowned. This place is top notch. We're having almost a paranormal meltdown right now with the amount of activity that just happened inside of this house. What you saw, I don't even know how to begin to explain, other than I don't know what happened in there with you guys, but it sounds like all hell broke loose, and that's not an understatement. Say your prayers, whatever your religious beliefs are, whatever you hold dear to you, hold on to that. We got to get through this crazy world together. We don't have any other options. We are one. We need to reunite everybody, brothers, sisters, neighbors, friends, families, strangers. We need to be one. This needs to be, we're one. There's no other way to explain it. You cannot divide energy. Energy cannot be separated. It cannot be destroyed. We are made of energy. We are humans, light, being, light, hue, humans. We're humans. We're of light. Let's get light. Let's bring light back into the world. Let's love one another. Let's express love. Let's express compassion. Let's get rid of the bullies. We've all been through tough times. This is where we stand tall. This is where we hold hands. This is where we need to become one again. With everything, I love each and every one of you. You guys all right over there?
Yeah, we're good.
You good? All right. We're going to end this live with this saying, happy haunting, and may all your journeys be that of adventure, of curiosity. My name is Vincent Lords. We appreciate you. Tyler Swain in the house. Appreciate you, brother man. Bennett Rain. Appreciate you, sweetheart. Neil, you're a freaking rock star. Appreciate you coming out and making sure we were safe. To everybody, this house behind us is not to be messed with. Perhaps one of the darkest in Utah. Be sure to check us out on Ghost Adventures on the season premiere, July 22nd, The Curse of the Great Saltaire. We're gonna rock it. We are with Ghost Adventures. Check out our other Ghost Adventures. We were at Haunted Hollow. We were at Haunted Caves Cross. We were at District of the Damned, Industrial District of the Damned. We just filmed up in Helper, Utah. That's the closing season of Ghost Adventures coming up, airing on the 22nd. I believe it's August 26th is Chaos in Carbon County. We were also there. We've starred on 7 episodes of Ghost Adventures. This house right behind me, the infamous Ted Bundy Ritual House on Ghost Adventures. If you haven't seen that episode, go to Discovery Plus. It's streaming right now. You can go check it out tonight. This house right here, Ghost Adventures. But you just one-upped Ghost Adventures. You went in there live with us, unedited. I love you guys. Any last words?
Love you.
We can't. I got to get this crew out. I would do it, but these guys, they're dead. Like, you could light a bottle rocket off at these guys and they wouldn't even flinch. I think they're numb. I think they are numb from everything they just witnessed. I love you guys. This is Vincent Lords. Go to Paranosis.com and get this cool swag that Tyler created. We've only got a little bit of it left, and we're not reprinting this. This was our 2020 stock, okay? None of this is coming back. We've got the new 2021 season stock coming up at Paranosis.com. Thank you. If you want to write us, if you want to send us love or hate, whatever you want to send us, don't end us hate. We're all about love. P.O. Box 521111. That's 521111. Salt Lake City, Utah 84106. And you can always go to our Beacon page. That's right here in our TikTok bio. You can find out all of our social media platforms. We'll be back next Friday, actually, next Friday from an all-new location. This is Vincent Lords. Stay curious, and may all your adventures be that of love and light. That's a really cheesy ending. I love you guys. Peace.